Ugh. Man, my ass is never gonna beat the EP Man allegations. That should be hitting different, man. Be going in slow motion and shit. There he is, there I is. Let's see here, I think Artiv and fucking Last are talking about both of their fucking snoot wives dying or whatever. Let's see. Snoot wife stream, Parasol wife stream, even never. She ate lead to the face. No, she just ate a nice salad bowl. She ate lead and is in a shallow grave where she belongs. You're delusional, Fang splattered into the ground like a pigeon on a truck window. Harsh. Harsh, bros. Good old Guagua. If ain't nobody got me, I know Guagua got me. Sup, ladies? Sup, daps? Snooze love, snooze life. Is there a version of that exists? You know what I mean. Oh, violence! Yeah! I'll leave it to Jake to get ready for the fucking thing. This feels early. Am I crazy? You're insane. This is a quote-unquote late stream for me, my guy. Usually I'd like to be live like half an hour ago. But, man, I had to fight. I had to fight today. I'm gonna be real. Was sitting in the fucking... yeah. Why must you hit me with loudness? It's just that fucking... What is that, a sax? I don't know what instruments are. I'm a fucking bozo. What time was it? Hold up a sec. Scrolls up in the VC chat. Scrolls around. I'll find it eventually. It's like right around here. Yeah. Yeah, about 2 hours ago, I was like, oh man. I need to lay down for like half an hour. Because I was like, oh shit, I gotta stream tonight. I'm feeling tired. My body's tanking. If I try to go on stream right now, I'm gonna be yawning and shit. So like I laid down for half an hour. Got the fucking alarm and everything. Half an hour rings by, essentially. It's 10:30 now. Oh, I could use like another half an hour. But let me do it in 15-minute increments, that way I make sure I don't pass out too hard. 15 minutes, 10:45. Yeah, I need more. 11 o'clock. Ooh. Ooh, do I call off stream tonight? I said I was gonna stream. I should really give it 10 more minutes to see how I feel. 10 more minutes passes. I wake up. I realize that yes, I can do a stream. And then I schedule the stream for 11:35. And now we're here. This fool's caught in the throes of lethargy. It's just because my ass hasn't been able to like get like really good sleep over the night, unfortunately, recently. Like I've been getting like 6 hours or less of sleep in total, I think. And like I can't, like I'll wake up at like fucking shit, like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. And I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, I should be sleepy right now. I should still be able, I should be able to wake up, be like, oh, this is not great, and then go right back to fuck to sleep. But for whatever reason recently, I just can't be doing that. And so I think it's because like I started to do a little bit of a thing where I was like doing like a shorter sleep and then like a nap later in the day, but I just haven't been getting that nap recently, so it's making the streamies hit a little diff. But that's something for me to fucking rectify. That's not on chat or anything, so I'm trying to not drink any gamer subs tonight to see if maybe like that caffeine's throwing off like my sleep a little bit. So we're gonna see how I sleep tonight without having drank anything. If it doesn't do anything, then I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be using that for the next streams as well. At least until I'm up here on stage and ready to get fucking going. Hello there, Mr. Streamer. Hey, bored one. Sleep, you sultry temptress. That bitch eludes me quite often. And then she shows up and is like, hey, big man, you wanna fucking sleep? And I'm like, oh, boy, do I. And then I'll pass out with I'll lay in bed for like a couple seconds and be like, wow, this feels comfy. It'll be the next day and I'll be like, oh, shit. I didn't turn off my computer, my light's still on, I didn't brush my teeth. And I'm like, ugh. Fucking hell. How's Mr. Narrator doing? Mostly alright. Hope you're doing okay. Forgot I'm 3 states west of home now, so maybe that's what it is. Could be. Time zones be a bitch and a half, I know that for a fact. Last year did hold out barely. Next time you get more sleep before stream. Okay, Dad. Well, I'll get right on it. Gonna need to stop being fucking entertaining in the Discord. How about that? How about you guys stop being funny to listen to? Micro stream today then. I'm only committing to 1 chapter. We'll see if maybe I feel like doing 2, but I'm only listing as 1 just in case like fucking the exhaustion comes back and says no, wags its finger. Don't force yourself. Oh, trust me, if I didn't think I could do a stream today, I wouldn't be doing a stream. I'm at the point now where like I know when I can do a stream and when I can't. I just like to be able to keep a consistent schedule for the most part, even if the time varies a little bit. And what I mean by consistent schedule, I guess in that case, is just getting my streams in at least at some point during those nights, you know? Because 1, we do have to keep reading to get through these fucking stories, otherwise, you know, we won't. And 2, when I say I want to do like a stream like a day prior, it kind of feels a little shitty when I am not able to. That's kind of that streamer brain though, you know what I mean? So, nah. My man, I'm a chronic insomniac, so I regularly get like 3. I gotta justify it to me. I gotta let the people know though. I gotta let the people know. Chapters are long, that they are. So we'll probably have like our fucking hour yap. Then we're gonna read a chapter, then play it by ear from there. If I'm not really feeling like reading another chapter. Because here's the thing too, you gotta consider. I'm gonna get my ass kicked, guys. These chapters are gonna actually start beating the fuck out of me with all the Spanish that's gonna show up. We're at fucking Rosa's farm now. Guys, you don't understand. It's going to hurt me. I'm gonna sit there like for fucking 5 minutes looking at a sentence, start crying. Like, I don't know, how do I read this? Hello, Mr. Supreme Stream Creamer. You guys are just getting more and more fucking inventive with these names, aren't you? Good God. Uh-oh. Spooky music. This guy knows what's up. We're supposed to get a nice long sleep during the community night, but Laster cast his check magic and woke me up. I saw that. what was it? Because you posted it in the Discord. What was it like? Fucking you in your dream, Laster told you to fucking kill yourself, and that just like snapped you awake. Do you take melatonin? I haven't taken melatonin in a long while. I used to take it more often. Not necessarily like every night, but every other night I was taking melatonin. And then I tried to wean myself off that, so that I only needed it like when there was something in the morning that I needed to do. And that was my way to get to sleep. I haven't had to take melatonin in like a long, long time. And if I can help it, I'd like to not start taking it. I know it's not like a big deal or anything, but I don't know. My body is already fucking trying to figure its shit out. I don't need to be throwing some goddamn melatonin in the fucking picture and be like, you son of a bitch, start sleeping now! Ugh. Ay, Dios mío. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I can do that. See, I don't remember my dreams too well, so I don't know if fucking Lasters tried to cast any goddamn weird magic shit on me. Don't take melatonin if you're also taking calf. What if I'm taking Carfe? See, the thing is, like, I don't know, like, how much of an effect caffeine's really having on me, if I'm honest. Like, I feel like it's kind of perking me up a little bit, but I still need to kind of figure it out. I don't know if it's just placebo whenever I drink it and I'm like, oh, wow. Feeling just a little bit more going there. I don't know if it's helping me go longer or what. Because I know, like, a fucking... Like, people... Like, when you're young, at least, and I assume it's because of, like, the concentrations versus how small you are. But, like, a Coke don't do fucking shit to me nowadays. That stuff just, like... I just drink that for the taste. I don't drink Cokes to try and perk up or anything. I know, like, coffee's one way people do it, but... I don't know. Gamer Subs has been the way I've been doing it, at least recently. So did you watch the Community Night VOD? That Community Night VOD was fucking crazy. I showed Art of the Mia moment, and I mean, he reacted just about how you think he would react. So... Can I call you Mr. Streaker? Please don't call me Mr. Streaker. I don't streak. Did a bit where we all pretended to be you and told Lanny to keep himself safe. Yeah, I do remember that. This time I did not cast. I just trusted whom I will want to read more about Snootwife. I did. Hey, Mr. Streamer. Hey, chat. Hey, Best Day. Would you prefer to go by Best Day or Bonfire? Yo. Test if it's a placebo, buy a bag of decaf. Oh, that's a... I guess if I get, like, some decaffeinated Gamer Subs and try that out, I could see how it works. Kool-Aid. It's been fucking forever since I've had Kool-Aid. Like, I genuinely don't recall the last time I've had it. I don't even know what flavor it would have been. Blue? Maybe? God damn it, why would you show him that? He would have seen it eventually, I think. Maybe. Plus, it's funny to just watch the little freak be like, oh wow. That's crazy. We will call you Mr. Creamer. Lassiter, I know you'll call me Mr. Creamer. Like, fucking, I've come to terms with that. That shit don't faze me anymore. Yeah, I would vacuum the pills from there. Artiv, what the fuck, dude? I'll give that surface a mirror finish, you have no idea. Ay, cabrón. He's trying to ingest the medicine best he can, I guess. You know, they don't put that one on the bottle, do they? Bon is good. Okay. Learning Spanish together, folks. Duolingo stream. You ain't gonna be learning shit from me, bro. I fucking trip over my own feet. Hello, bro. Checking in before I sleep. Have a nice stream. Arigato. Hope you sleep well, bud. Ah. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm sitting here just listening to the music sometimes, I'll just like start bobbing my head, like left and right. Just kind of a nice little groove when I'm really feeling the music. Makes me happy. Still reeling from what Artiv said. Genuine uppercut to my mind. Here's the thing, like, I know Artiv could come up with some worse shit. Like, he could be even more foul. So I think we count our blessings, if I'm honest. Brother, so could I. Well, so could I. We could all be horrendous, but we choose not to. And you know what? I think that's beautiful. Jake cast pan. Motherfucker's gonna cast iron. I'm casting 30-aught. Or, what the fuck? How do you fucking say that again? .30-06. I don't know how to fucking say it. I'm a fucking hack. Ah! What's up, Bond? What's up, Bond? Did you read what was going on there? 30-06? Okay, so it was right. I was right. I'm not a bozo. Well, okay, I'm a little bit of a bozo. Single moment of racist chat Livia still lives on my mind. Every now and then I start some Wani SG music and watch those videos for half an hour. Easiest way to fall asleep. One day you'll get the fucking Humo ASMR experience. Everyone in chat hiding their true power levels. Guys, you don't understand. Mr. Streamer, like, has kept himself most of his tastes. Like, the most you've gotten is like, oh no, Streamer likes big women. Streamer likes big women, big strong women. A la Mimi and Susie. But like, you guys haven't seen me fucking rolling around in the filth channel. I keep my shit on lock, for the most part. Ah, man of culture. Yeah, fuck yeah. Board one, did you see there's a new dino woman. She's Urple too. And she kind of looks like Susie if she was a Brontosaurus. And she's going to be a love interest in like a fan game. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, "Oh boy." Oh boy. Beat me to it. Saw it. Amazing. Yeah. Look, all I'm saying is I know exactly who I'm fucking going for in that shit. Can I get an amen? Ugh. I cast 700 Nitro Express. Hold on, deploying pan drawing. Oh yeah, I see the pan drawing. I see it. It's right there. I wonder how Lanny's doing. He's playing Alien Isolation. Let me ask. Hey, how's the little guy doing in Alien Funny Game? Anybody here play fighting games with their siblings? If so, do you hold back? No, I don't play. Well, the thing is, I just don't play fighting games too much. Like the last fighting game I played was like Rivals of Aether, and I play that with my brother. The thing is, I'm good enough at so I'm at the unfortunate like level of skill when it comes to that game, where nobody wants to play it with me in the casual setting, and I'm not good enough to play it in like a competitive setting. So I kind of just get owned. In that if I want to play with my brother or my buddy Alexis, I'm just gonna be kicking their ass, and then eventually they're gonna get fed up. But I also don't want to go play against actual sweat lords. So it's not great. What game have me and my brother been playing recently? I mean, I don't think we played Back 4 Blood. We were doing some Back 4 Blood, so that was something. That gets a little funny. Oh man, brother. It do suck out here when that shit kind of happened. Don't have any siblings, only child gang. I got a little brother. We're separated by about 3.5 years. So funny enough, I was never really in the same school as him at any point. Growing up, like, growing up, we had our, differences, but that's, you know, that's to kind of be expected. You have an age gap like that, there's gonna be a little bit of tension. I mean, there's gonna be tension with most sibling relationships, right? So, but over time, we kind of, you know, bonded over our, shared interests more, and nowadays, I am very happy to have him around. We live in the same apartment and everything, so he's a good guy. Maybe a little... Maybe got some issues, but, you know, I love him. I like mentally unstable women with trauma. Well, a little bit of trauma's nice, you know? It adds character. Sprinkle a little bit of that on top. Mimi posting, amen. Amen, amen. Doing a little something, a funny animation. A gaff of a gif, if you will. Oh boy. Look guys, you already know I love it when I see people cook. That shit's great. One of these days I'll do something, and then I'll just drop that on your head, fully completed project, and you'll be like, wait, what the fuck is this thing? And I'll be like, sorry, I don't want to elaborate. And then I'll just keep walking. Who's the unfortunate dino? What do you mean by that? What do you mean unfortunate dino? Hold up a minute. Is this related to the fucking the Orpal I was talking about? If so, I'll pull them up real quick. Let me go to the fucking Reddit. 'Cause that's where I found them. Snooch game Reddit. Scrolls down, scrolls down, scrolls down, keep scrolling down. Where are you, Emmy? You motherfucker! Oh. Okay, wait, I'm seeing stuff that looks familiar. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Even before somebody's already fucking posted someone, they're like, Mr. Streamer, ring, 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 Mr. Streamer, come over here. You need to do this thing right now. Ah, there we go. Found it. Nice. Cooks, doesn't elaborate, leaves. That's how I would do it, man. I'm pretty sure people already know that my ass is, a little introverted, so the idea of putting my stuff out there, I would have to just kind of like full send it and then let that sit and then like take some stuff afterwards. Plus, like, the thing with it is I'd probably just hyperfixate for like a week, crank it the fuck out, and then that would be that. So destroy Artiv now. Those are planning to bonfire. Okay, Artiv, we won't put you in the Penis Obliterator 3000 for right now. You can keep that. You just gotta understand, I gotta tackle people when they fucking come at me. Otherwise, if I show weakness, then they're gonna get me pretty hard. I really need to use better words half the time. I want them to have fun playing against me, but I physically can't hold back. Some part of my monkey brain tells me to beat them into the dirt without mercy. That's the gamer part of you. If you're asking like how best to kind of handle that type of situation, like, I don't know, man. It's you want to play it, but you don't want to give them just like an easy win, because then it's not going to feel like they earned it. Maybe spend some time trying to teach them how to be better at the game. Like, that way they can actually go toe to toe with you a bit better. When the chamber sounds like it's hotter for a Russian roulette game. Yeah, a really boring one. What do you mean? You need one in the chamber, else you can't have your Russian roulette. Mr. Streamer hates Mia but likes Susie? Abso-fucking-lutely. And I'll defend that fucking take. You know what fucking Susie got that Mia didn't? Character development. Redemption. Mia fucking fucked off. She said, I'm a shitty person, and left the goddamn building. You know what Susie did? She said, wow, maybe I should try to be a better person and actually join your party. And gives you a smile at the end, puts a hand on your shoulder and says, hey, Chris, let's go there again tomorrow. Fuck anybody who doesn't agree with me there. Susie's great. I'll fucking kill you. No, always play to win, embrace the gamer spirit. Play to win, but play to teach. That's the thing. Especially with fighting games, right? You don't want to just obliterate people. You want to cultivate a better community. Even if that community is just you and one other person. Might get finished by the time you get to the end, Creamer. It's 29, it's entering endgame. Okay. Cool. Some other information for those who might be curious. Inko noted, Love is Colorblind apparently has wrapped up itself as well. So we'll be taking a look at that too. We'll be doing Arlok proud. Need to find a fighting game with a massively gimped character to main. Just play Rivals of Aether. You can do really funny shit in there. There's a lot of fun fucking workshop characters. Mr. Streamer, read Weekend at Olivia's. It's kind of short too. Drop that in the reading recommendations and we'll take a look at it later. Trying to be a better person sounds like a weak mindset to me. Artiv, you just want somebody to fucking hurt you. That's the thing. People don't hurt people if they want to get better. So like, yeah, for you that tracks. Artiv, can we fix you? Can we take like a while here to help you out? We need to bring you some goddamn self-respect. I made it despite your directions. Superintendent Buff. I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. That's Susie's speech. Damn, he is becoming him. Look, man, I'm just really passionate about well-written characters, okay? And it just so happens Susie's a really well-written character. Susie's pretty good. I think we just like Urpal girls. That might also be part of it. I'm rather convinced Artiv has some kind of trauma from that last statement. Artiv has said that he thinks he knows why he is how he is. However, he's not willing to open that can of worms yet after the last sin confession. Susie, Zara, Emily. Love is noted. Tallulah. Dude, I mentioned it in like the fucking chat or the VC chat. Anytime I think the word I think or say the word noted, Inko noted just comes out right after it, and my brain is fucking mush. I think it's kind of like fucking Lanny with the Wani, you know, like where he's started substituting want with Wani. It's just like the same kind of thing. Why are they posting estrogen pops? Ah, you know what? I really shouldn't be asking. Ugh, okay. Whew. Collarbrone's cute. Shortfix should be dropped in catalog for fun streams to break up the Nun in the Chamber since it's such a marathon. We need to. I need to figure out like kind of like the same deal as having the mod night. I need to figure out what fix to read one after the other, the short ones that is, in order to, as you said, break up the Nun in the Chamber streams. Like we're doing one chapter of Nun in the Chamber tonight. Hell, maybe I'll even read something short if I'm really feeling it afterwards. Maybe we'll just do one chapter of that and one of one little thick, and then probably tomorrow we'll do another blast of Nun in the Chamber, and then after that, the next week, maybe then we'll start looking at doing some other stuff on the second read night, if we keep the second read night. You know, I think I mentioned it a while back, but for those of you who are here right now, I kind of got a question for you. How interested would you be in sort of like a, I don't know what you would really call it. Let me think for a second how best to like phrase it. How interested would you be in like taking some of the content creators, be them writers, artists, you know, any sort of thing like that, and seeing about maybe trying to get them on stream and like for like a little chat? Like being able to ask them some questions about like their processes, the work they do, kind of like doing like a sort of highlight thing. Because, like, I've had that idea for a little bit now, and I mean, we're a little bigger now, so maybe some people would be a little bit more interested in hopping on rather than just some literal fucking who. Not that I'm trying to toot my horn in any fucking way. I mean, I'm still, like, fucking pretty little guy, but I think it could be cool. Like, I mean, let's see, what am I like it when people are making things. It's interesting to see people doing things, putting things out in the world, artists showing, we've got artists in the Discord that are posting their sketches, posting their full posting sketches, full finished drawings, all that good stuff. We've got writers who are consistently doing their chapters and stuff, like Jake doing Punch Drunk, for example. And there's like a bunch of different things, so like I think it'd be cool to maybe pull some of those people aside and just getting to have like an earnest talk with them about them and their work and getting to know them as a person too. There's a lot of them in the fucking snoot sphere, so a podcast? Yeah, a little bit, I guess. That would be the best way to describe it, I suppose. I used to have a podcast I ran with Jeremy for a while, but we kind of stopped doing that because he had to do some stuff, and we just never got back on it. But I do like the podcasting type deal, and I think, like, you know, even though I can be like the funny streamer sometimes, I like to think that I can still have serious conversations and, you know, provide good, well, one, background noise, but two, like, good, well, okay, see, I'm not even doing a good job of it right now. What the fuck of word am I looking for? Commentary? I guess? Always been interested in hearing how the writers do what they do. Exactly, that's the thing. Like, it'd be good to give some insight onto different people. Sounds amazing, do it. Be pretty interesting, would. Sounds interesting. Okay. I'll see about maybe trying to line up a couple of people. I mean, like I said, we already have people in the community right now that we could reach out to for that. So, got them in-house. I don't know how often that type of thing would be done, but, like, I don't think I'd want to, like, queue that up as just, like, an every week type deal, but I'd like to have it on, like, a frequent basis. Spoiler, at least in my case, it's a lot of throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Man, that's like all content creation, isn't it? What are we talking about? Am I gonna get interviewed on stream? I zoned out and heard my name and then realized we're having serious talk. Yeah, man. The whole premise there was just talking to some of the content creators in the snoot sphere and just figuring out things about them. And if we do it live too, there's you know, people who are fans of, like, said creator could also ask some questions. You know, I'd have some stuff prepped beforehand, but, you know, I like being interactive with chat, and that'd be a good chance to, you know, open up the whatever interview, podcast, whatever you want to fucking call it, to chat as well. I'm a serious creamer, not just some funny guy. I'm the creme de la creme, motherfucker. Once every few weeks or a month type of deal would be pretty cool. Throw out some nets. It'd be easy enough with the people in our wheelhouse to at least start it, and then we can start seeing about some people outside of it. Basically just go into a flow state. Pace the legendary flow state. Dude, I love hitting the flow state. That shit's fucking peak. If only I could tap into that whenever the fuck I felt like it. If only I could get correctly diagnosed with ADHD and get some meds to let me focus for more than 15 goddamn minutes. You know, sometimes I wonder if I've got, like, some undiagnosed shit. Like, I feel normal, but, like, I don't know if that's, like, the default. Like, people just think they feel normal until, like, somebody's like, dude, you got something fucked up, and you're like, oh. Wait, really? I'm the trash man. Once upon a time spotlight. Did Automod really catch I'm game or am I regarded? I think it caught. Or no, okay, I see it. I'm game. Well, let me like kick over to live chat as well, so that way I'm not just doing top chat. Because I know that shit's eaten some stuff before. I have to get better about that one. That's like one thing I need to just fucking flick over. I don't know if any of them is available, but interview podcasts with mod devs would be amazing. I mean, we've got Roach in the Discord. We've also got Bon. I know both of them are working on the Mimi project. So, I don't know how interested they'd be into something like that, but they would be easy enough to at least reach out to. On top of that, there's obviously other mod devs as well. The flow state, the rarest of 1% encounters. True. Dude, like, I wish I hit the flow state more at my job. It'd be so fucking nice. But most of the time, I'm usually just kind of like fucking lazily grinding it out. There's been very rarely a time where I've been like, okay, no, I'm locking in because I really want to fix this. Went to one psychiatrist who wrote me down as right-handed. I am very much left-handed. Yo, lefties rise up. This right-handed world is a bitch and a half. Probably not gonna know until you know that for sure. Yeah. I don't know. I figured until like I run into an issue, like there's no big deal, right? I don't even think he was a real psychiatrist. Got what I needed to get on that visit, but I sure as hell ain't going back to that same place. Felt like an interrogation room. That sounds like hell. That sounds like hell. Also, I need to scroll up real quick, because, like, I need to read what Artiv had said here. Time to get Artiv on that E4 route. No self-respect. All I want from me is for her to break my legs. Olivia moment. One day we'll get you, Artiv. One day. We'll save you. Oh yeah, speaking of creating stuff, I never mentioned it because of reasons, but as for my music stuff, the account I used for all my music stuff got hacked into and I lost everything, so yeah, still in the process of getting money back. Oh, that fucking sucks. I remember when you got like the stuff for, I believe it was your birthday, right? You were posting a little bit about it in the Discord. That's nice, dude. I hope that you can get the money back and be able to, I guess, reset all that. Hopefully Vice didn't oversleep stream. Didn't see him. Oh, he's in Twitch. He's just chilling in there, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, fucking now that I'm thinking about it. Vice, if you had any interest, I know I brought it up in the Discord recently that we have, since we're level 2 now, with the boosts and everything, we've got access to like the server banner and the server invite banner or whatever, or server invite background, I think is what it's fucking called. If you'd have any interest, if you aren't super busy, maybe we can get you to help us get that padded out. I don't even know what the fuck would go there, so it's like obviously no rush on that shit. But you're a pretty big artist in the Discord, so thought I'd extend that at least your way. Not to mention I got basically no sleep because of stress and anxiety leading up to the visit. The night prior I had a work shift that wore me down to the bone. Like I probably got 3 hours max and had to drag myself to the appointment because I literally couldn't afford to delay it further. I was so full of so much horseshit, I swear to God. Yeah, that sounds fucking terrible. I've never had to go to a psychiatrist, but I know very clearly that if something is causing you enough stress to fuck with your sleep, that's no good. Got you, bro. Shoot me the details, ideas, and I'll get to work. All right, bro. Sounds good. I'll probably talk with some. Well, I mean, I'll probably float some ideas your way once I've talked to the Discord a little bit and gotten an idea of what maybe we want to do. Give off a real superiority complex. Yeah, some people do that. God, I hope I never do. Jesus. I'm like bozo maxed half the time anyways. Be crazy. Face itchy. Whew. I beat my dad in bowling today through the flow state and everybody clapped. All jokes aside, I hit 5 strikes in a row and it felt amazing. Literally never done that before. Well, fuck yeah. I like bowling. Bowling's fun. I'm not really good at it, per se, but sometimes I can, like, start hitting some strikes every now and again. I think bowling's great when you're doing it with people, like, that you appreciate being around. It's kind of like fishing, right? It's an excuse to hang out. Though I'd rather go bowling than fishing. I'll throw that one out there. So far, I've gotten $99 back, waiting on the other $450, but trying to at least, because I gotta prove I was the owner. Well, hopefully all that gets floated your way, man. It's never fun to get fucking hacked, obviously. I don't know if I told this one on stream, but my fucking Minecraft account got hacked back in the day. Some cocksucker decided to, like, take the skin that I had custom made and replace it with a fucking, like, Link skin that they found off of some goddamn fucking skin repository. It pissed me off because I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, he didn't even change my password, so I just got back into the account, changed my password, and then basically jettisoned him. Like, what the fuck are you doing, you freak? I hate you. Bro, a Link skin Lamau. Yeah, no, like, I had made, like, a fucking custom ninja skin that, like, I spent actual time on. Now I have, like, a skin that's kind of like the fucking GTA character I was rolling in when I was playing GTA Online. Ugh. Vase cooking again? That's my secret. I'm always cooking. Fuck yeah, baby. Mr. High and Mighty. Because how dare I have genetic chemical imbalances in my brain? How dare you be different? You fucking bastard. That is, I'm always cooked. I mean that too. Oh, that's what going green means. There you go. Figured it out. Gonna green. I'm puking. Cue an Avengers theme. Always cooked. Remember some guy stole my MC account back in 2014, only found out when I saw the account on YouTube with some Indian guy in the VC on Skype? You're fucking playing. That's... that's wild. That's like a situation where you see something on the TV and you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I recognize that. What the fuck? Can't wait for Anon to wake up from the bad dream in this chapter. No, 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 no. He's never waking up. Everything's shit. Deadass, nothing was changed. My skin was the same and everything. Dude, like, I don't get it. Why wouldn't you update it? Like, if you're gonna hack somebody's account, like, just change the password and then you own the account now. What the fuck are they gonna do? They can't get in? But no, you don't even do that and then just log back in. Like, is it a situation where they just decide, oh, I'm gonna just, like, wear this person's skin for a little while, and whenever they come back and ask for it, I'll give it back to them? Is that what it is? Like, I don't get the mentality of people sometimes, you know what I mean? After the vid got taken down and privated? Fuck. Don't worry, I would have been able to figure out what you were trying to say there. Now imagine if you became Minecraft famous. Imagine you've never watched Dream before, right? You boot up Dream's, like, a fucking Dream video, and then you see he's wearing your fucking Minecraft skin with your Minecraft name, and you realize, wait a minute, Dream hacked my fucking Minecraft account. What the hell? That'd be wild. That'd probably be the most tame of Dream's controversies. Sure hope we get good end in this here fic. Poor Snoot is locked up in prison. You're gonna get a fucking ending that feels befitting of what has happened. Bowling's fun, wish to do it more. There's a bowling alley relatively close to me. The thing is, bowling can get expensive depending on where you go, which kind of sucks. Skin I rock in Minecraft is an edgy handmade recolor of an existing skin I made all the way back in September 2012 when the game hasn't even been fully released. Oh, to go back to simpler times, truly. Much as I hate Microsoft, at least it's now slightly more secure. I mean, like, at the end of the day, I recognize that if anybody wants to actually get my shit, they're gonna get it, you know? I can only protect myself so much. If there's enough of a malicious attacker, they'll find their way. And I try not to worry about it as much. Yes, it's not Sony. I can imagine them doing EU kicked us out, lol, you're not getting your money back, XD, XD, XD. Simpler times when Notch wasn't overly political and really liked making games. You guys remember how fucking Notch, like, outbid, who was it, fucking Beyonce on a house or some shit? That was weird news for me. I don't want to be the next Sky Does Minecraft. Thank you very much. So the hacker helps you dodge a bullet in a way. There was none in the chamber in the first place. There was no bullets to dodge. Can't wait for Anon to hug that fridge. Fridge Stella, my beloved. Been wanting to get back into MC, but I gotta learn how to do data packs first. Want to make some custom dungeons with the new trial spawners. Anytime I want to get back into Minecraft, I just go to like fucking CurseForge and see what's like some pop and mod packs and just let that rock. I've been thinking about maybe trying out like all the mods 9. I know I did that for like the community night, but I never really fully did it. I think I did ATM 8 before, so I would assume it wouldn't be super different, but Stella, my beloved. I just think Stella's neat. I like green. I like green and Orbital. Only 2 custom made MC skins I've ever made. Was one edgy one and the other one was a dark purple red dragon. If you didn't have your skin making phase, get the frick out. That motherfucker bought a Beverly Hills house that costed well over 10 million. I just can't understand wanting a fucking giganto massive house, guys. I just want something modest, something that's nice to live in that has good internet. You know what I mean? I'm a simple guy. I'm simple. Although I feel like most people are like that, so it's not really even simple. I think it's more I'm just not extravagant. Remember I had a skin that looked like the Live Leak logo. That's what you throw on before you jump on the PvP servers. We all know what's next if Mr. Sherman gets into Minecraft. Get that apology ready. Okay, let me try. Guys, let me cut the music. As you might already know, I had something happen recently. You might have seen it on Twitter. A good friend of mine dropped some of my DMs. They're from a couple years back. They don't reflect who I am nowadays. I hope going forward I can be better, not just for myself but for you guys. I'm sorry, I just get really emotional when I have to think about this. I promise to do better. I'm not gonna yank your chain around here. That's what I'm gonna do, okay? And hopefully you guys can forgive me for this heinous action. And then I cut the video. What about that, guys? Was that like at least a 2 out of 10? Where's the dog? Does have a candy wall. Had no idea what it was until McNutt. If I could have a decent sized cabin in the woods with good internet, I'd be happy. Hell yeah, that's the fucking dream, isn't it? If you don't know what that is, it's better that way. I don't know what that is, so it probably is better that way. Switch to muddy wheelchair for the apology. I should have. That'd have been a good one. I got that dog. Loser, loser, loser. Loser. Does apology, no ukulele, worst apology ever. Guys, I don't have any fucking instruments. What do you want from me? I'm not prepared. That was off the rip. Saw Fridge Stella eating a run over orphan. I may or may not have run over myself. She was helping you with the fucking crime. Be pleased. Notch giganto massive house. Also notch. I'm noni. Reduce, reuse, recycling. You know how it is. The ban. Okay, canceled. Subway surfers in the bottom with flashing text. Someone cut this and post it without context. Yeah, go for it, guys. Someone clip that and put it in the Discord in the pit right now. And then people are going to be like, what the fuck happened on stream? What the fuck happened? I zoned out completely. Does that mean we read more than 1 or 2 chapters of a reading stream? Well, guys, I got to read like 2 chapters to make it up to you tonight. Then I heard Umo about to cry. Hello. See, Jake doesn't know what the fuck's happening. Imagine what everybody else is going to do. I gotta stop zoning out, man. What the hell? That literally just happened to me live. We were talking about being Minecraft YouTubers and how I'd have apology ready. So I just off the cuff there decided to make up a controversy and apologize for it. You say you do better. 30-minute apology analysis video incoming. Yeah, so you can see by the way he quirked his eyebrow at approximately 32 seconds, he didn't really mean it. That's something we commonly see in freaking serial killers. It's on par with the Aokigahara apology. You could, oh my god. Can we look up like one of those real quick? See. Let's look up the Logan Paul one. Come on, guys. This one's a good one. Come on, guys. You like this shit, right? I had a lapse in judgment. If you were really sorry, you'd sing it, just saying. Does apology and doesn't have dramatic hurdy-gurdy music and sword clashing in the background. Shake my head. Who's more hunger, casual or fridge Stella? Me, run. Oh, Jesus.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Oh, man, what did he do that made him apologize?
That parenting
Fuck it. I don't care about the news. Hold up. Here we go. Yeah. Just in case anybody forgot, you know what? This will probably show the actual thing too, won't it? He looked at a dead body in the suicide forest and was like, guys, I think that's a dead body. Wait, what are those captions? Wait, what the fuck? I didn't realize this. He's speaking moon runes and shit. What the fuck? Holy shit, this is like an advanced apology. He's apologizing to a lot of different people right now. The bad toucher lady. Yeah, I remember the bad toucher lady. Try an interpretive dance. Can't make fun. My brain is bad. My brain is bad. Dude, don't worry, bro. My brain's pretty bad, too. Controversy was that Mr. Streamer is a secret Mia/Sage lover. Take that fucking back right now. Thanks, sweetie. Move for a second. I need to raise the.
Obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw. They were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the
Logan
video.
Paul is the Aokigahara. Oh yeah, because that's the name of the forest. Right.
And stopped recording what we were going through.
I say Aokigahara because Paul had way too many apologies.
I didn't, and for that, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry.
It looks like Fang is holding the script for Logan Paul.
I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the
Read this!
To anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness or depression or suicide.
Talking Minecraft enchantment table.
I want to apologize to the
Spider
victim
script.
And his family.
I hope that nice looking dude doesn't scam his fans. Smile.
Who are defending my actions.
Before I could rip bozo.
They do not deserve to be defended. The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive. In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel.
He did do a crypto NFT rug pull. That he did, my man. That he did.
Mistake. I don't expect.
Just have Nyang. Smile.
I'm just here to apologize.
He's casting level 9 apology. Bro, this is like level 3. Come
I'm
on.
disappointed in myself, and I promise to be better. I will be better. Thank you.
Let's see here. Canadians when they accidentally bump someone in the shoulder. Imagine if you went, this video wouldn't be possible without Raid Shadow Legends. Guys, if I ever fuck up really bad and have to do an apology, can I put a Raid Shadow Legend sponsor? Can I do that? Will that make you more or less willing to forgive me? Everything turned out just fine with Cryptoland. Not just one rug pull, but 2. Yes. Absolutely. Please God, dude. No. Yes. Yes. 2.6 million dislikes on that video, by the way. Dude, I need to get the fucking extension or whatever that lets me see dislikes. I really need that shit. Hello, Mr. Kramer. Hey, Pints. Why is he speaking in Sanskrit? Okay, I take it back. It was only joke. Never mentions the Akigahara video and the dead body. Yeah, no, he just says, this is like the equivalent of like walking into your mom's room and going, I threw up. Like, you don't say anything else. Oh, Technoblade. Such a tortured and innocent soul. Need some Anon and Fang doing an apology video where Fang holding the script up for him. Oh man, that's a good one. Get that bread, hell yeah. It would be fucking hilarious and I would consider forgiving because of the drop. Dude, can you imagine? Like, you're like 10 seconds in the video, you're going, guys, you may be aware of the controversy that I've recently become embroiled in. And I'll get to that, but first things first, I need to talk about my sponsor today, Raid Shadow Legends. What's the Raid Shadow Legends fucking like script? I need to put together like a fake apology and just post that shit. That'd be hilarious. Oh man. Fang does an apology for the school shooting. That's what it'll be. Yeah, E1 Fang apology, exactly. Dude, a BetterHelp sponsorship and an apology. Holy shit. Holy shit. Manscaped? What if I do like 3 in a row, rapid fire? You have to promote a crypto coin? Nah. It's gotta be like a legit sponsorship. A Manscaped sponsorship after the chemo reveal? Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. That's bad. Chief, mind telling me what you're doing in the nurse's office? I threw up. And I'm apologizing for saying trigger on the bridge. He would not apologize for that. We all goddamn know that. An apologizing video would be about the cringe Photoshop pics. Not the BetterHelp sponsor. I would die on the spot. Oh boy. It'll work out the second time, guys, I swear. 5-minute vid with 3 minutes of ads. Top right vid? What, you mean fucking Eric Andre with Lance Riddick? You mean that one? Guys, you don't understand. It was just a prank, bro. Wait, Fang can go free if they just say sorry. If Fang says sorry, then there's no crime, right? You can just say the script word for word in that monotone voice. Rip that legend. Yeah. Rip Lance Riddick. He seemed like a cool guy. Oh, by the way, fucking, I mentioned like bringing up Emily earlier on, but I didn't do it. But so yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is Emily Bennett. So let's see here. Let's go through the whole fucking scorecard, and then we'll look at the design specifically. Age 22. Sex, in case you're wondering, female. Brontosaurus. I'm not completely sure what to bid here, to be honest. My family owns a farm that I like to help out on, but my parents think that I should try to find my own path. God damn. This is me practicing for when I gotta read in a minute here. Where was I? I really like art, and the courses at Triple C on digital art and animation seem really neat. I like animals, gardening, and fishing. I don't eat the fish. I like fish. Fish is good. Sex, not recently. Fucking real. P.S. I'm not sure if this is where I should put this, but I have Brontosaurus laryngocervical. Laryngocervical atrophy. Blah. And I'm nearly mute. I can still slightly talk and have an artificial voice box that lets me speak more clear. I do not need any accommodations, but I feel I should let you know. PSS, I know it states on your website that you were not allowed any pets on campus unless there is a service or emotional support animal, but I was hoping Triple C could make an exception for my dog, Sussy. Hey guys, I wonder why the dog is named that. She hasn't been cleared to be AESA, but she's really quiet and really sweet. She also has pretty low energy due to her age. Shush. E1 Inca logic fish. Fang apologized for shooting and lives happily ever after with Anon ending at .4. Lore. Susie but long style. More hickey space. Goddamn. Holy shit. God, I hope this one is good. What the dog doing? Suspicious. Alright, so let's look at this in full here. So yeah, just out the gate. A great design. I'm liking it. Fucking, it tickles my fancy pretty nicely. Then we go forward one, and then this further hits me hard. Critical hit even, one might say. This is really cute. She's fucking jacked, apparently. So like, need I say more? And then you get her fucking doing an arm wrestling. Dope as fuck. Also, look, shark. So like, yeah, woof. Fucking woof. I think somebody shared down here what like the original project for it is. I don't know. Somebody did somewhere. Essentially, from what I understand, it's like another like fan project that's being developed with like three different there's 3 different love interests, and Emily's one of them. So I'm gonna start keeping tabs on it. And whenever that's ready to go, I'm gonna go fucking kiss the goddamn purple snoot. So yeah. Yeah, that's gonna fucking happen. Your boy, at this point, anybody could really just draft up something after, like, with everything I've said, and figure out just, like, the perfect crituras, to really get me weak in the knees. Fang apologizes after everyone clapped before she gave Obama a high five. Real. Someone gotta clip that wolf. Wasn't convinced at first, but the abs kind of sold me. Right? Look, okay. Just from the design alone, I was like, okay, I'm interested. And then there's the fucking, like, oh, she can't really speak well. She's more of a mute. Okay, I kind of like that. That's nice. It's an interesting character. And then the abs. Come on, baby. She's strong. That's... Down, boy. Woof SFX for the server. Someone else will have to do that. You can't keep putting me in the fucking sound effects, because that's gonna make me wild. It's gonna drive me fucking livid. E1 Fang, but she has a zip 22. Imagine laying on the couch together and you gently caressing her neck where it's sore and you two just casually hanging out. Damn, bro, you've been thinking about that a little bit, huh? Alternate pick for the apology, Wonko. Is it because she purple, Mr. Streamer? It's not my fault that purple characters have been well designed as of late, okay? Look, I like other characters too. I like green characters. I like... Is Mimi yellow? She's yellow, right? That color is yellow. I like yellow characters. You know? Like, it's not just a Urple, but I don't know. Urple's not even my favorite color. I would say, if I were to like choose a color, I would say green's my favorite color, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not my fault. Single JPEG was all that Mr. Streamer needed. He's ready to drop 1K on their Patreon right now. I mean, I wasn't going to say that out loud. Also, you can't call me out like that, Art of... You of all people can't call me out like that. Bonus Mariana. Yee. Long neck girl. Liz but epic. That's all I have to say. She got that hentai pro tag hair passive going too. Dude, you already know there would be a soft moment later on where you brush the hair out of her eyes and look her in the eyes for the first time. And they draw that so fucking... Oh! Oh! Can't believe you're on Reddit redesign. Dude, I don't fucking use Reddit. What do you want from me? I literally just scoot over here every now and again and say, what's new? I don't even have a fucking Reddit account. I'm already a Discord mod. I can't be like a Redditor as well. It'll be Jover for me. Strong gals are peak. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Laster's on about with not being in on that. Streamer's waifu material. Susie. It's Susie into the disabled. Yes. What can I say, baby? She has her neck across her lap while she has her dog on her own lap. Or across his lap while she has her dog in his own lap. It's just like a pet train, you know what I mean? As in petting, not like she's the pet. You know what I meant. Noted, Mimi is yellow. Yeah, I thought Mimi was yellow, but my colors don't do good. He's about to hop on those only Tinos. He's edging on public. No, I'm not. Don't fucking say that. Need that on SFX on the server. Get to it, guys. Stop that. Base not having a Reddit account, chat. Exactly. Dude, it's fucking annoying not having, like, accounts on certain things, right? Like, Jeremy will sometimes send something that's like a fucking TikTok thing. I don't have a fucking TikTok. So then, like, whenever I try to look at it, it'll be like, please do this esoteric puzzle in order to prove that you're human. And I'm like, bro, I just want to see whatever the fuck this video is. I just want to take a look. And it's like, okay, you're going to need to spin these 2 circles to make the deer an actual deer. And then I get to it. I prove that I'm a human. And then it says, okay, we're going to redirect you to the app store right now so you can go download the app. I'm like, I didn't want to in the fucking first place. Bullshit. No, I don't know what you meant. Elaborate, Mr. Creamer. I will not elaborate. Long neck make brain feel funny. Wacky flailing tube dino. Muscles, I am become hard. Destroyer of soft peepers. Do you guys think she'd be able to rap and strangle play asking for a friend? Of course you are, bud. Of course you are. More neck means more hugs. I mean, yes, like fucking Fang lovers love the wing wrap. Just get the neck wrap now. I don't even want to imagine how much muscle mass would be there for such a top-heavy creature. A lot. She could probably pick you up. Recently saw Bianca for the first time. She's cute. Yeah, Bianca's cute. I don't know too much about Bianca, though, is the thing. Surprisingly. I've only seen her, like, a handful of times. I know that, there's the pusher Bianca Baduste. She's the blind one, didn't she? If I'm remembering correctly. She seems neat. I'd like to know more about her. If there was, like, a prompt on my screen that asked, would you like to know more about, Bianca? I would, check yes. Yeah, purple is cool, but fuck Trish. True. Throw that pint-sized trigger off the roof now! Do you like Tali from Mass Effect as well, Mr. Streamer? Not sure. Haven't played Mass Effect. That's on the long list of things to get around to. She could curl up and... She could curl you up in her neck. It would be nice and comfy. At least I think it would. Perfect music from... perfect moment for the music to cut back in. Unless they draw her like Liz from Little Gator. Oh boy. I don't want to think about that. She's gonna be snaking her head around trying to get your attention while not being able to speak, and you would get jump scared. Oh god, those things are the reason my Nexus username is a variation of Mustache Man did nothing wrong. I was just trying to download a 40 kilobyte DLL to fix something that wouldn't let me. So I got mad and put that in, and now I can't change it back. You poor bastard. Shallow throat would go crazy. What? I want to thank mod devs with a comment, but if I ever leave a comment, I'll get my account deleted. Nessie's the best long dino GF, no competition. Just wait till Emily drops, bitch. I'm gonna be singing a different tune then. It's a Ghost Girl classic maneuver. It really is. They're just getting your attention by floating in front. Hey SWAT. Make a scarf for her for Christmas. You'll be making a sandwich or something when her head will just be there when you turn around. I feel like she would get, she would be considerate enough to give you like a little cough, like, so that way you turn around and you're like, oh hey Emily, and then you pat her on the head. If I've learned anything in the past few years, is people hate blind characters. Is that so? Why doth thou say that? I'm trying to think, and nothing's coming to mind specifically about blind character hatred or anything. The only blind characters I'm like thinking about right now are Toph, and Toph was very well received in Avatar. Mass Effect 1 and 2 are great, 3 is take it or leave it. Don't fucking play Andromeda, that is an abomination. Oh yeah, no, I know Andromeda is like fucking dog water. So much blind girl abuse art. Oh! Fuck. Shit. What, Poca? Hold up. Yeah, I think about it, this girl, right? Yeah, that one guy, yeah. It's just human sadism. Ended up being a bit of weirdo with issues. And we all... Yep, Bianca's gotten some of the same treatment. Huh. I did not know that. Trying to perceive your own creation. Can't go that deep with that long neck. Jesus Christ. God bless that good soul. My man, the problem was not the girl, it was the artist. They were weird as fuck. How weird are we talking here? I was not aware of like any controversial. Played Andromeda, it may be the weakest in the series from what I can gather, but the combat was fun. It kind of sounds like a Fallout 4 type moment. Where the combat's kind of fun, but it's not a great Fallout game. Alright, I should probably like navigate over to the fucking game, huh? Or not the game, the story. You know what the fuck I mean. What the fuck is going on in the Discord? What the fuck is this? God, you're all fucking freaks. Alright. Let's get the chamber up on the screen here. Whew. I know it's the artist and the people who pay for the art. I think Laster fell asleep during the yapping. Seems like that might be the case. He is not here. He hasn't said anything in a while. Which Fair enough. It is what it is. Discord jump scare. Needed to move that over to my other monitor real quick. Now we're good. Don't you dare lump me in with them. Bud. Come on. Let's be real. Everybody's a little freaky in that Discord at times. Don't fucking bud me, buddy. Okay. Somebody's a little upset. Somebody needs to simmer down a little bit. Their frying pan might be a little too hot right now. Constantly making the character suffer in a multitude of ways, like it was some kind of weird fetish or something in their drawings. I mean, people who do that usually have something a little off. You're still mad I exploded you in AOM? Cry? I don't need to cry. I fucking poisoned your brain with that Mia thing. I got back in my own goddamn way. You were saying that shit was living rent-free in your brain earlier today. You know that explosion? All that is a past note in my fucking history. A cliff note even. A little insignificant moment. Me though, I've left my goddamn mark on you like a brand. Well, yeah, that's right. Fuck. I had just stopped thinking about it. Get out of my head. I am in there like a goddamn worm. Don't you ever step up to me. No Mia NTR on the second monitor this time? Sad. Well, fucking... Have you posted any, Artiv? Is there any in the chat that I would be able to pull up? All I see when I look at fucking Absolute Filth right now is, the newest message from me says, and Blue Leaf, please don't obliterate my skull with the banhammer. That's what I see. Rent-free. Frowns. What Mia thing? What did I miss? Nothing, bud. Nothing. Akira moment. Mr. Creamer seeded your mind rent-free. Don't look into deleted messages. Someone dared me to post it. Please don't ever say Humo seeded my anything again. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that, but I thought it would be worse if I brought more attention to what I just said. But now that I've had to reread it, yeah, don't ever use the seeded again, please. And now I have to go look into the deleted messages. Now I have to go look at the fucking audit log. Let's see here. Can I see that in the audit log? Streamer mode enabled. Move. Turn it off. Streamer mode off. I need to look at my audit log. All right, let's see here. One message in Absolute Filth. Okay, there's the history of it, but I can't look at what the message was. You would think it would let me see what the message that was deleted was. Don't mute audio, thank God. Oh, trust me, if there was audio, this shit would have been muted immediately. But I can't even see. I'm snitching on Artiv. Alright, Jake, what did he do? What did he do? You can't say nothing when I'm clearly gonna find something, so just tell me. Look, there was one time where I pulled up like fucking Discord on the screen and it was on Absolute Filth, and fucking there was Mia ass on the screen, and fortunately Olivia was in the way. It was Mort from whatever the show's called, from the penguins sucking on lemur toes. Yeah, that tracks. Honestly, at the end of the day, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Penguins of Madagascar. Yep, that's the one. What have I missed? The whole Yap session. Artiv, what the fuck? Guys, don't act like Artiv hasn't posted crazier shit than that. That's relatively tame compared to what he does sometimes. I need recompense for the pill incident. This is how I get it, by sliding Artiv even though he didn't do anything at all. Damn, Artiv catching strays. That's rough, buddy. You missed Mr. Creamer's apology. Did anybody clip that, by the way? If not, I'm gonna have to go do that after stream. None of this is in the Bible. Guys, is that true? Is there no toe sucking in the Bible? Somebody told me that it was, and you know, at the end of the, like, I really thought they were telling the truth, because why would people lie? You made an apology? Yeah, because we were talking about if I hit it big as a YouTuber, I was gonna have to make an apology video at some point, so I was going ahead and practicing. Ugh. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that shut down for right now, shall we? Because it's about time for us to get into None in the Chamber here. So for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, we're probably just going to read one chapter tonight because my ass got hit with the lethargy beam and I was tired, so I started late anyways. So we're going to see what happens. We're gonna see how your boy's feeling after one chapter here. Might be a bit of a shorter stream tonight, maybe like 2:40, 2:45, depending on how long this goes for. So just keep that in mind. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, or hopefully. I say of course, but maybe I bubble that in as like a hopefully, and then we'll be continuing None in the Chamber. Also, additionally, for those of you who weren't here earlier, we'll probably next week be trying to do some other readings in tandem with None in the Chamber, just so that way we've got a little bit of variety in store here. So yeah. Yapping time over, boys? Unfortunately, yes. There was this one time a demon ate a foot, but besides that, I don't think that counts. I mean, it's close enough for me, man. It's close enough for me. I'm not gonna fucking split hairs over this. All right, everybody, go ahead and get comfortable in your seat. Lock in for about an hour. This reading hopefully won't beat my ass with a bunch of Spanish that I can't pronounce. So yeah. Let me actually clear my throat real quick. Alright. Here we go. So, we are now on chapter 12. At the end of chapter 11, Annam was released from the psych ward. He's at Rose's farm now. We told off our racist father. And yeah. So here we go. Chapter 12. No place like home. Summary. Home is where the heart is. There's a knock on the door. I open my eyes and look around. I'm in a bed in a room I don't recognize. Oh, wait. It's Rose's brother room. Right. Her parents took me in yesterday. Fuck, waking up so early does not bode well for my brain's processing power. What time is it anyway? The window is tilted open, letting in a cool breeze. It's early morning. Sun had just started to rise. Sky is still mostly dark, twinkling stars gradually dying away in the wake of the coming day. The wind brings with itself the distant sound of rustling leaves and the chirping of birds. All that's missing from this image is... of this perfect morning is a cheesy flute, and maybe some farm animal sounds. A second knock. I shift in the sheets. My phone clatters to the floor. Damn it. I mutter, my grogginess making me hoarse. I clear my throat. Yes? Anon, get up. It's Marisa. I reach out to pick up my phone. 6:15. These people sure start their day early. Gonna have to get used to that. Another knock on the door. This one sounds impatient. Wonder if she has the chanclero handy. In case I don't want to get out of bed. Fuck, I really hope she doesn't. I don't want to start my day with a severe concussion. The door creaks open. She peeks inside, looking at me impatiently. She's even tapping her foot on the floor. I cower slightly under the covers, trying to make myself as small as possible. Wait, what the hell am I doing? She's not my mother. And I'm an adult. Why am I cowering like a child? Get up, the food will get cold. She stares at me. Yes, Mrs. Marisa, I'm coming. I sit up on my bed and stretch with a soft grunt. What's for breakfast? Huevos divorciados. Huh? I raise a brow and look at her. You'll see, she smiles. Get dressed and come down. She closes the door, not before clicking the light on. I get out of bed. Doing a combat roll feels inappropriate here. Giving yourself a concussion each morning was a dumbass routine anyway. Made me stupider. I open the closet where I put my clothes yesterday and get dressed. As I pull on my socks, I muse over what happened yesterday. I was playing the guitar for some time before Marisa peeked in. She told me to go downstairs and eat my food, which I did very eagerly. Man, that was a real feast. I couldn't name any of the many dishes Sophia prepared, but it all tasted absolutely fucking amazing. The chef sat by the table herself, stitching one of the kids' pant legs, smirking each time I found one of her dishes especially delectable. Nothing like Grandma's cooking. Rosa came back late in the afternoon, just as I was finishing my meal. She and Sophia exchanged looks that were quite confidential. She then sat next to me, and we talked about how I liked the house, my room, the farm, everything. I love it. Give a wide smile. Man, I wish I could live here with you guys. Looked around. It's so peaceful here. I shake off the memories of yesterday and leave the room. I stand still for a moment, listening to the sounds of conversation around the breakfast table below. It's almost entirely in Spanish, with a lone English sentence or word mixed in. I hear Simone, Rosa's grandma, and the kids. The whole family must be up already. Well, it would be rude to keep them waiting. I make my way down. As I walk down the stairs, I'm greeted with a choir of good morning mixed with buenos dias. I reciprocate the greetings as I make my way to the table. They are indeed all already up and sitting around the table in the living room. The thing is massive, and yet it's tightly packed. No vacant seats in sight, or so I think. Anon, come on. Rosa pats an empty chair next to her. Thanks. I nod and go around the table to sit down. I feel the curious stares of the younger of her siblings. I smirk and nod at Philippe and Moises. Philippe nods back. Moises grins slightly. He has reasons not to like me at the moment. I kicked his ass in rock ring yesterday. It's not my fault he sucks so hard at it. I found out very quickly that he's quite a tryhard and a sore loser. Philippe told him to tone it down a notch while I was showing them how it's done. He's been raging so hard that it's a miracle their mother hadn't burst into the room. Take the L, hombre. You'll get back at me some other time. I sit down, nod at Rosa, her dad, and her grandma. My attention is then diverted towards the plate, which clinks down to the table almost as soon as I sit down. What I see on the plate are a pair of overlapping tortillas, each with a scrambled egg in the middle, each graced by a different sauce. One is red, the other's green. And there's a strip of ground beef separating the two eggs, like a wall. Are these those divorcados things? I look at Rosa. She looks away from her phone. She's texting Stella, judging from what I can see at this angle. Divorciados, she corrects me. Huevos divorciados. She nods at the plate. Divorced eggs. Oh. I look down at the dish. It smells really nice. Aren't you all herbies? Why beef? Mom wanted to make their first breakfast with a special. Rosa nudges me with her elbow. Eat it. It'll get cold. I look to where Simone is sitting. Marisa sits next to him, eating. Noticing me looking at her, she looks at me. Thank you, Mrs. Marisa. I nod and smile. She nods and smiles back at me. I look around the table to get a hang on how to approach the dish, and after a quick lesson by observation, I dig in. To say it tastes amazing would be a huge disservice. It's simply divine. Words cannot describe how good it is. Everything. Eggs, the sauces, the beef, it all perfectly complements each other. Whew. I muster after having swept my plate clean. I could go for seconds. Seeing Marisa move to get up, I shake my head. No, don't trouble yourself, Miss Marisa. There's no need. She interrupts me, quite firmly at that. Tonterías. Deja de decir tonterías. She shakes her head and goes over to get my plate. You are a guest. I think I know after whom Rosa got her way of speaking. I glance at her. She doesn't notice, snout deep in her phone. She's tapping away like crazy, the food before her is seemingly forgotten. Her mother notices and glares at her with such an intensity that I cower, even though her anger isn't aimed at me. Deja el teléfono, Rosa, ahora. She takes my plate away. Rosa rolls her eyes and puts the phone down. Simone glances at her across the table and shakes his head, then looks at me. We're leaving in half an hour, Anon. He wipes his snout with a napkin. We'll be picking up your prescription on our way back. I nod and devour the seconds brought by Rosa's mom. Fuck me sideways and upside down, this woman's cooking is heavenly. She should open a restaurant or something. You're too kind, Anon. She giggles, taking my plate. Good work, Mouth. Keep it coming. I'm just being honest, Miss Marisa. I grin. She snorts and shakes her head, but she looks pleased with the compliment. After that, I just sit for what few minutes me and Simone have left, enjoying the atmosphere around the table, listening to the conversation amongst the family. It's nice. Peaceful. No one's yelling, no one's fighting, despite the number of revelers and their difference in age. I can't understand anything from what they're saying, except for an occasional word in English, but it's no big deal. It puts me at ease, and I don't know why. Soon, though, it's time for me and Simone to leave. I get up and, wishing the family a good day, follow Rosa's dad outside. We get into the car and drive down to Volcadera. Simone, sir? Yes. He mutters absentmindedly. Was it your dad who founded or built your farm? He nods. A look of nostalgia lingers on his face. It's gone near instantly. Yes. He moved here shortly after my grandfather was arrested. His face clouds up and he mutters something under his breath. Something about the police and the state. Why do you ask? I just look through the window. Just curious, I reply. Your house must be pretty damn old. Yes, my father built it with his friend. He nods and drums on the steering wheel as we wait in the traffic lights. You'd have to ask my mother about it if you're so interested. I smirk and nod. I will. It's a beautiful house. Must have quite a history. Simone laughs softly. You wouldn't believe it. He drives through the intersection. There were 10 of us, me and my siblings living in our parents there at one point. With our parents there at one point. 10 siblings, goddamn. Fights between them must have been legendary. Though, how he's smiling to himself, it's obvious that they got along quite well. Do you still keep in touch with them, Simone, sir? He nods. His smile widens a little. Yes, with all of them. We live quite far apart, but we're always more than ready to help each other. He turns back to the window. Or I turn back to the window. Must be pretty nice, having a big family. I always thought that being the only child was more of a blessing than a curse. Hell, seeing how Fang and Nazar bickered cemented this belief. But now, after all that happened, after seeing how things are for Rosa and Reed, I'm not so sure. To be perfectly honest, the atmosphere around the table was quite nice. Felt cozy, comfy, homely even. Could really get used to that. Not too much, though. I'll be going off to the army in a couple of months. Year at most. Felt nothing like it was back at my home, no. We ate meals in silence, with the only interaction being us giving the occasional look at one another, if even that. Most of the time, we ignored each other. I always shoveled food in my mouth as quickly as I could, then went back to my room and plunged into the depths of the internet. I only escaped from that dreary fucking life. The car coming to a stop pulls me out of my muse. I look around. We're at the parking lot of the hospital. Huh. Got here quicker than I expected. I hop out of the car, then go into the lobby with Simone. And he tells the receptionist what I'm here for, then leads me up to the ward's door. There, at the nurse station, following the instructions of the security guard, I hand in my phone. I also get a neat sticker on my shirt after signing into some registry. The security guard then looks me over from head to foot and then glances at Simone. Then opens the door to let me in. Call me after your appointment is over. Simone pats me on the back. He's really trying to be delicate, but each pat makes my knees buckle a little. Of course, Simone, sir. I nod at him. Thanks for the lift. He nods and walks off. I, meanwhile, head into the ward. I'm woken by a familiar vista of blue sky and green grass. Almost feels like home. I venture deeper into the familiar bright corridors. Make my way through them quickly, greeting the patients I pass on my way with small nods and smiles. They don't seem to notice either of those, stuck too deep in their own little worlds, but I don't mind. It's the gesture that matters. I reach the familiar door. I knock on it, and I'm soon let in by Doc Violet. Hello, Anon. She beckons towards the couch. Hey, Doc. Take my usual spot. What's up? I just finished my session with Peter. She goes over her desk and shuffles around for a while, stacking papers and organizing documents. Oh yeah, the silver-haired alien believer guy. Did he give you any trouble? She stops and looks at me with equal firmness and rebuke. We already talked about this. I don't share information about my patients with third parties. She turns back to her desk, where she shuffles about for another minute. Finally, she takes her seat with a fresh bundle of paper. She clips one on the desk, or one on the sheets to the document pad, and looks at me quite expectantly for a minute or two. In the beginning, I'd be scared of that look, thinking that she must be trying to probe me for weaknesses. A residual fear left in my head in the wake of what went down at the police station. It's in the past now. I'm just waiting for her to turn on the recorder and ask the opening question. Dr. Jones told me about what happened in the lobby yesterday. Ah, so we're talking about my old man again. Well, that's wonderful, because I have some things I want to say about him, and I'll be more than glad to rip him a proverbial new one. Turn that thing on, Doc, and I'll tell you all you want to fucking know about John fucking Doe. I rest against the backrest, my hands clasped behind my head. She nods and clicks the recorder on. She then looks at the pad, then at me, and twirls the pen between her fingers. What can you say about your father, Anon? She pauses to fix the paper on the pad. From your tone, I assume there are some things you haven't told me yet. Oh, there are things, all right. You know, nobody was expecting him to show up yesterday. I snort, moving my hands from behind my head to my knees. Me especially. Hell, I was hoping he'd forgot all about me, but nope. I straighten up, clapping my hands together. He had to show up yesterday and show his true colors. She nods, notes something down, and after looking at me for a moment, opens her mouth. Doc Jones spared no details, and, well, she hesitates. Colorful language of his own when relaying the events to me. She scratches her snout with the pen. I had no idea your father was such an awful bigoted man. I chuckle, quite loudly and quite sardonically. Sitting up straight, I look her in the eyes, my mouth lit up by a wide, bitter grin. I rub my eyes, sigh, and shake my head. Bigoted does not even begin to cover it. I pause, lean forward, and grip my knees with my hands. I didn't tell you much about him because, honestly, I was afraid that you'd think I'd share some of his views. She frowns and narrows her eyes, but doesn't say a word. She only writes something down, then stops and looks at me, waiting for me to continue. Have you ever heard of Populi Front, Doc? That makes her pause, freeze, almost as stiff as she did when I revealed what my sweet girl had done. She glares at me for a moment with great surprise and shock, then shakes her head and blinks. Populi front? She finally breaks the tense silence that had befallen the room. You must be joking. Wish I was. I shake my head, squeezing the bridge of my nose. Dickhead even wanted me to join. Hell, he even wanted me. He took me to one of their meetups when I was a kid. She hesitates. The dance of a pen slows down to a stop. Did you like it? As a kid? Yeah. You know how impressionable and naive kids are. I rub the back of my head. Thought those people were cool dudes. Heck, I even started to use some of their lingo, you know, to fit in. What about later? Later, I went to school in the city. There are some dino students, not too many since, you know, it's colder up north, so not many dinos choose to live there. I explain. At first, I thought they were just like my dad and his friends told me, just a bunch of, excuse the expression. I pause and look at her. She slowly nods. Go ahead. Meteor dodgers, triggers, rappies. She cringes hard at each slur, but she doesn't rebuke me. She nods again. But I found out it's bullshit. Funny that. I shrug. I once tried to bring a friend from school home. Pretty cool dude, and my old man went nuclear. I wince. I remember that day well. Duncan was a cool dude, somewhat nerdy triceratops. We became fast friends not even a month into my time at Rock Bottom Elementary. The moment my dad saw him, he went berserk. Started screaming and demanding, with the inclusion of many slurs, that he vacate the premises or he will have him arrested. After Duncan ran away, almost shitting himself in terror, my old man rounded up on me. I thought better of you than to go looking for friends amongst his sort, Anon. Aren't there enough of our own at school for you to become friends with? Why a meteor dodger? Stupid asshole. No point in getting angry at him, even if his attitude did cost me some good friends. It's all in the past now. It's gone from my life for good, I hope. I tell this little tidbit of John Doe's usual conduct, to which she reacts with disapproval and disgust. And what did your mom have to say about this behavior? I snort. She said jack shit. I shrug. I already told you how she was when it came to my dad. She always went along with everything he did, no matter what. Next couple minutes go by with neither of us saying a word. I'm mused about why my old man suddenly remembered that I exist and why he started caring about my well-being now. After he sent me across the country to fend for myself, after literal months of almost complete radio silence. Then, it dawns on me. Fucking hell, it's so obvious that I'm almost ashamed I didn't figure out immediately. I shake my head and let out a quiet, bitter laugh, which I stifle by covering my mouth. Dr. Violet stirs. She's looking at me, an unspoken question clear on her face. I raise my hand, then smack my knee with it, still laughing. I get it now. Holy shit, I get it. I look at her. He wanted me to be a poster boy. She lifts an eyebrow. For Populi Front? I nod, wiping a tear of mirth from my eye. Dino Cops messing up your son? I can't see a better recipe for rising amongst the ranks. I snort and shrug. I think his buddies won't be happy seeing him return empty-handed. She pauses. She then taps her snout with her pen a couple times. You say that your father is a member of the Populi Front, but earlier you told me that he's in the army. She looks at the clock, then to me. His views would not be tolerated there, and even if he managed to conceal them somehow, armed forces are dominated by Saurians. I grimace. I don't care who I'm serving alongside with, as long as I get to kill meteor dodgers. I croak out in a parody of his voice. I scoff and swing my hand. Can we change the subject? I don't want to think about this asshole right now. Of course. How do you enjoy your stay at your friend's house so far, Anon? I smile. The knot that's been tightening in my chest and head ever since we started talking about my old man slowly loosens itself up and disappears as I plunge neck deep into the memories of yesterday. After having bested Moises and Rockring, I was nearly swooped away by Rosa, who was very insistent on giving me a tour of the farm. "You'll be living here for a while, Chico," she told me as I tried to wriggle my way out of that idea. "I already saw it all when I was here last time," I protested. "Look, I want to rest for a bit. Can we just sit under the tree for now?" She agreed. We went out and sat in silence, enjoying the nice late afternoon weather. It was nice, relaxing, peaceful. Felt like home. Like an actual home, not just a place you go to eat and sleep, while trying not to get in the way of people who just happen to be your parents. Hell, I even played with her siblings a little. They were nice enough to speak to me in English. "I see." I blink, the pleasant memory popping like a soap bubble. I look at her. She's looking at me, a small smile on her face. Huh. I guess my mug is an open book sometimes. Not a big deal. "I love it there, Doc. Only been there for a day or two so far, only been there for a day so far, and yet it already feels like home." I sigh, smiling. I wish I could live there with them, but it's not really an option. Her smile fades. She leans a bit towards me. "Why?" "I'm enlisting with the army after my therapy's done, Doc, that's why." Her eyebrows shoot so far upwards that it's a miracle they don't end up launching off her face. She stares at me for a couple seconds before she manages to shake the surprise off and speak. "You want to be a soldier?" "I don't really want to, but kind of have to become one," I explain. "You see, Fang and I bite my tongue. Fuck, that was close. I almost gave out the secret. Wait. No, she's narrowing her eyes. She's noting something down. Oh, fuck, is she gonna ask me about it? Oh, shit. Oh, what do I do? I panic. "We fucked, okay?" I blurt out as soon as she opens her mouth. "Without protection." She closes her mouth. I look away, beet red, my heart pounding in my chest. I clench my fists, then open them, then clench them again. I close my eyes, then sigh stiffly. I don't want to think about it. "I see." She taps her snout with her pen, then notes something down. "You think you got her pregnant?" I wouldn't think of this line of work if that wasn't a possibility. I rub my jaw. Army pays well, and I want the best for my child, if I should be a father. That means money. A lot of it. I'm silent for a time, mulling over the uncertain future of mine and the unborn child. I never envisioned myself as a father. I always found kids to be really fucking annoying. Besides, with the kind of person I am, I wouldn't make the best father figure. Well, I would be better than Ripley, but that's a pretty fucking low standard. Then a sudden realization hits me. Fang will give birth in prison. What happens to prison babies? Who gets to take care of them? Shit. What will happen to the baby, Doc? I burst out. Will they put it up for adoption? She blinks, quite surprised by this question. "Well," she rubs her snout with the tip of her pen. "Are you both of legal age?" I nod without saying a word. "Then you will have custody over the child." She rubs her snout again. "I'm not an expert in law-related matters, though, so don't take my word for it. If I were you, I'd consult a lawyer." I hastily nod a couple times. My grip on my jaw only tightens as the visions of my offspring's uncertain future fill my mind. I go off to do some soldiering and die in the desert somewhere. My child ends up an orphan. Best case scenario, they go to live with Samantha. I fail as a father and my child ends up hating me. I end up a bitter old man, Fang dies in prison, the child cuts all ties with me. I die alone. I don't take my role as a caretaker seriously enough, and my child winds up in an orphanage. Fang blames me for everything. Samantha blames me for failing as a protector of the child. I get a rope and... Fuck. Something's wrong, Anon. Uh-oh. Hold up a second. Gotta close something real quick. That's my B. Okay. We're good now. I look at her. What if I'll turn out to be a shitty father? I mutter, gripping my knee hard. I don't want to end up hurting that child, Doc. She puts the pad down and gives me a long, reassuring look, paired with a smile of encouragement. You're not a bad person, Anon. You're just lost and confused with your life at the moment. She takes up the pad again. And given what you've been through, it's more than understandable that you'd be doubting yourself, but... I hang onto that butt like a man lost at sea hangs onto a plank from his wrecked ship. I wait for her to continue, the tension and anticipation in my breast making that short pause seem like eons, like whole eternity. When she continues, I almost scream in relief. But from what I've seen and heard from you about you, from what I've seen and heard from and about you in the past month, I can say with certainty that you are not as bad a person as you think you are. She nods at me with a smile. You just need help figuring things out. I hide my face in my hands. Why am I shivering so damn much? Get a grip, pussy. Be a man, not a little bitch. This child, if it shall be born, will need you to be strong. God, I really hope Fang isn't pregnant. I won't be able to take care of the kid while I'm out on the field dodging bullets. Would Samantha agree to take care of the kid? I don't know if I should ask her at this point. She doesn't know what I did with her daughter. Fuck. What will she say after she finds out? What will she do? Will she think the same as Reed, that I only wanted to use her daughter? God, how do I break it to her? Anon? Fuck, my face hurts. I better let go before I crush it. Yes. Lift my head up to look at Violet. You were saying? To self, covering my mouth works as well as tape. I was just thinking out loud. I reply. I was wondering if my girlfriend's mom would take care of the child while I'm in the army. She puts the pad down and thinks for a moment, tilting her head a little as she hems. Army does have programs for children of their servicemen, she tells me. My son is in the army and his wife and child live with him at the base. I rub my chin. That may not be such a bad idea. Hell, maybe I'll manage to get myself sent to a base in the middle of nowhere where nothing happens. I'll mill around for 4 years and I'll be back in the civvy life with a kid. On the other hand, if I do end up in a war zone, the last thing I'd want to risk is the child having bombs dropped on their head. Maybe I could ask Rose's parents for help. Though Samantha is Fang's mother, she should have priority in this. It would only be right. Man, I hope Ripley doesn't try to shove his snout into this business. Dr. Violet, clearing her throat, stops me in my speeding train of thought and snaps me back to reality. She's looking at the clock, noticing that I'm looking at her. She turns her head to me. I'm sorry, Anon, but our time today is almost up. She smiles. Is there anything you'd like to talk about before we end our discussion? For a moment, no longer than 3 heartbeats, I feel a mighty urge to tell her about the nightmare I had Saturday. I want to tell her, ask her what it could mean, but I check myself. She's a great doctor and obviously cares a lot about her patients, but in this case, this would be more of a hindrance than a help. I don't want to go back to the ward. It's boring and sad. Mostly sad. I've had enough sadness in my life lately. I shake my head. No. I rub my dome. You give me a lot to think about, Doc. Same time in 3 days? Of course. She shuts off the dictaphone. Oh, there's one more thing. She gets up and goes over to her desk. She comes back with a slip of paper. Your prescription. It's the same medication you were taking while in the ward. Didn't fucking help me with that nightmare. She tilts her head but doesn't say anything. Good thing I was rubbing my mouth or she'd have some serious questions. Thank you, Doc. I take the slip and get up. I turn to the door, then I stop. If I want to visit someone here, how do I go about it? You sign at the nurse's station, get a visitation pass, then you get escorted by staff to the visitation area, she explains, putting her notes in a neat stack on the desk. No cell phones are allowed in the ward, but that you already know. If you have anything you'd like to give to your friend, you give it to the staff. She looks at me. Does that answer your question? I nod and give a thumbs up. Yeah, thanks, Doc. Bye. I leave the office. The orderly assigned to me gets up from the bench and escorts me out. As we pass the common room, I peek inside. Wendy's there, reading co-op group. She doesn't notice me, too enthralled with the manga. I smile. Maybe I can give her some more manga to read. I'll have to ask Stella for some recommendations. I leave the ward and collect my phone at the nurse's station. Then I go to the lobby and call Simone. 1 beep. 2. Hola. There's an ambient engine noise in the background, mixed with the sounds of traffic and rock music. Hey, Simone, sir. It's me, Anon. Stop calling me sir. It makes me feel old. He laughs. Just call me Simone. Are you done with therapy for today? Yeah. Alright, I'll be there soon. Just doing some shopping. The car door slams shut. I'll see you then, Anon. Alright. Thanks, Simone. He hangs up. I look at my phone for a moment, then lock the screen. Man, it feels kind of weird being so casual with Rose's dad. We barely know each other, and he's much older than me. Well, nothing to get used to, I suppose. I spend the time before Simone's arrival perusing the news sites, hungry for any bits of news regarding the goings-on at the police station and the state of Ripley's affairs. There's not much besides what I already read yesterday. There's a passing feeling, a need, an urge to shitpost for the old time's sake. I ignore it. Instead, I open the camera app and start looking through the photos of me and Fang. We were happy together, I think. She's always smiling in the photos, even if she's showing me the finger in some of them. A park, a bar, the beach. Hell, there's even an old video of us two, one which I completely forgot about. It's me and Fang, just walking down the street, talking to the camera, pretending to be vloggers. Here's my dweeb. Fang smiles and points to me, at me next to her. He's a dork, a nerd, and a weirdo, and I love him. Here's my sweet tooth. I grin to the camera as she jabs me with her elbow. They're loud, foul-mouthed, and angry, and I love them. I lean in and smooch her snout. She blushes, and the video cuts off. I close my eyes and sigh quietly, rubbing my mouth. There's a hint of dewiness in my eyes, which I wipe off very quickly. Fuck. Why couldn't it all go differently? Why did it have to all come crashing down? Crushing her, me, all of us. Just a few months ago we were happy, loving each other without a care in the world. Nazar was alive, Naomi was alive. Nobody wanted to murder anyone. Sure, there was some tension, but that's just how life is. And now, Nazar's dead, Naomi's dead, Fang is looking at a life sentence, I'm a wreck, Reed's going to rehab, and Trish is a broken mess. God damn it, don't fucking cry again. Control yourself. The front door slides open. I wipe my eyes with the cuff of my shirt and look at it. It's Simone. He notices the look on my face and walks over, then crouches before me. Are you okay, Anon? He puts his hand on my shoulder. His hand is large. Larger and stronger looking than Ripley's now that I look at it. But he's delicate, for a guy his size. He's still squeezing me pretty damn hard, but it's clear he's trying to control himself. I look away, hastily wiping my eyes and sigh. I'm fine, Simone. I look back at him. Can we go now? The look of concern I saw in his eyes yesterday is back. He opens his mouth to speak, but stops himself. He nods, lets go of me, and stands up. We leave the hospital. His truck is parked in the back of the parking lot. Most of the parking spots are already occupied. Huh. Well, it must be visiting hours. I glance over at the bed as we walk towards it. Lots of fertilizer. 10 large kegs. He should get himself a van instead of a pickup, but that's just my opinion. He's the farmer, not me. We get in the car. There are bags of groceries in the back seat. He was busy. As he backs out of the parking spot, I whip out my phone. Who do I text? Rosa? We'll be seeing each other soon. Reed? He did tell me not to call his cell phone. Not sure if that includes text messages, so better not push it. I want to tip him off. Ah, fuck, that leaves the salad gobbler. Whatever. Hey, Trish. She doesn't reply. Maybe she's in the shrink's office. Well, while I wait, I may as well ask Rose's dad about something I've been thinking about since last week. Simone? I put down the phone. Yes. He joins the traffic. Can I help her on the farm? He waits until we stop at the traffic lights before looking at me. He inspects me, from head to foot, as if I was a horse he wanted to buy, or something like that. I shift in my seat, somewhat unnerved. There's this analytical, knowing look in his eyes. Obviously, he did this many times before, with some hired help, I guess. Wonder if Reed went through a similar inspection. Probably not. Reed's a big guy. He doesn't exactly hide his strength. Claro. He nods and concentrates on the road. You will help Moises with the trees. How does that sound? Can I help with those barrels too? I nod at the truck's bed. He laughs softly. Each of those weighs around 60 pounds. Leave it to me and Philippe. He glances at me. No offense. I grin and flex my arms. I can take it. He laughs again, shaking his head. Valiente pero estúpido. He mutters under his breath. I frown. Did you just call me stupid? Fucking rude, man. We will see, he says out loud. For now, you will help with the trees. De acuerdo? I nod. He nods. I checked my phone. Trish finally responded. What's up, Skinny? Not much, Trig. I reply. How about you? 3 dots, up and down, up and down. They dance for a moment. Just chilling, you know. Went to the doctor today. 3 dots again. Want to hang out? No way in hell I'm hanging out with you, Trish. Who do you think I am? Your pal? I'm just helping you through a rough time, not being your new best bud. You blew your chance with Reed in quite a spectacular fucking fashion. I will not make the mistake of trusting you like he and Fang did. No need for me to tell her that. I don't want her to cry again. She's a bitch, but she doesn't need my bullshit. Still, I can't just let her rope me into her plans. No way, Jose. I can't. I glance over at Simon, who taps his finger on the steering wheel in the rhythm of a Blue Day song. I'm staying at Rose's house now. Parents won't let me just go and hang out around town, I think. The dots appear as soon as my message goes through. Fucking hell, she's desperate. What do I care? I'm not letting her manipulate me like she did Fang. Mind tricks won't work on me, you purple salad goblin. Can I come over then? For fuck's sake. Why? Why is she so clingy? I told her that I don't fucking like her, and that she's one of the worst people I know. Can't she find some other friends? She fucking hated my guts when things were still normal. Now she suddenly craves my goddamn company? I start typing. No, Trish, you cannot fucking come over. I don't want to fucking hang out with you. Splendid, you're going back to square one at a rapid pace. Oh yeah, Conscience, because I'm so deserving of admonishment for not wanting to hang out with someone who tore down the girl I love, just because she wanted them for herself. Are you serious? You told her that you'll act like an adult. I fucking tried acting like one back in school. Good job you did, young mouse. You're gonna speak like Yoda now? That's not funny. Fucking start acting like a grown-up, not like a child in a tantrum. Why the fuck do I always have to be the better man? Why can't I be the petty asshole from time to time? You were the petty asshole for your whole life. I'm fucking trying over here, Conscience. I made amends with Reed and with Trish. What the hell else am I supposed to do? Just don't be a dickhead. She simply asked if she can come over and you're clearly launching into an angry rant. I looked down at my phone. Indeed, I've typed out a long, angry message. When the fuck did that happen? I delete it, shaking my head at myself. Simone glances over at me. I ignore him just long enough to type 3 words. No, you can't. Great. Now I'm imagining her saddening. A few months ago, such a vision would bring me some twisted joy and amusement, but now I feel like an asshole. Why? She's not my fucking friend. Why the fuck do I feel bad about it? I wasn't a dickhead. I just told her she can't come over. Are those her mind tricks? What the hell is happening to me? And on. I twitch. Simone is looking at me intently. He doesn't look angry, but he does look impatient. Sorry, I was just texting a friend. I raised my phone. You were saying? I was asking if you were okay. You looked a bit intense. He looks down at my phone. Is it because of that friend of yours? I shake my head. No, it's just therapy today, you know. I put the phone in my pocket, ignoring the buzzing of 3 messages arriving in rapid succession. Whatever, I'll read those later. We talked about my dad. I cringe. And some other things. I sigh, then smile. My therapist is great. She's really nice, you know? Almost as nice as your wife. He nods with a chuckle, his eyes back on the road. Yes, Marisa is a real treasure. He glances at me. Sabes, I met her in Volcano High. What does Sabes mean? How old is that fucking school? I better change the subject. This is hitting a bit too close home for comfort. What do you think of Reed, Simone? Ask him. Do you think he's good enough for Rosa? Another intersection. He looks at me as we wait for the lights to change color. Why the question? I shrug. Just curious. Reed's a good friend of mine, and Rosa is too. It's nice seeing them so happy together. I smile. He turns into the parking lot of a drugstore, where we get my meds. We leave, and as we get back into the truck, he pauses with the door open and one leg inside the car. I like him, man. He gives me a prolonged look. He's an honest, hard-working young man, if a bit emotional. He gets in the driver's seat and buckles up. If they decide to get married, he smirks. No me opondré. I frown. A bit. Mostly because he's already considering these two eligible for marriage, but also because I have no idea what that last sentence means. Time to download Duolingo. I won't mind, he explains. They make a good couple. The rest of the way to the farm goes by in silence, filled by the seemingly endless supply of Blue Day songs. Damn. Simone must really love that band. Doesn't seem to listen to anything else. After he parks the car, I grab some of the bags from the back seat and carry them into the house. Good afternoon, Miss Marisa, Miss Sophia. I greet the two, walking into the kitchen. Where to put those? I lift the bag. Le dije que no me llamara Miss. Okay. Sophia shakes her head, glancing at me with a slight frown. I put the bags onto the table. ¿Está siendo educado? Marisa steps away from the sink and, wiping her hands, tells and points out to me where to put the various groceries. How was the therapy today, Anon? I tell her the same thing I told her husband. And speaking of him, he comes in soon after me and helps me unpack the bags. After we're done, he takes me outside and leads me to the shed, hugging the side of the barn. From there, we get a cart with a wheeled barrel with a garden hose attached. Then we go to one of the storerooms, where Simone pours some fertilizer into the barrel and fills it with water. Venga, vamos. He nods to the orchid. I'll show you how to do it. As I follow him, careful not to tip the cart over, I notice Marisa standing on the porch with her arms crossed. Don't overwork him, she calls out. I have a hunch that she spoke English for my sake. No lo haré, no te preocupes, he shouts back. We arrive at the orchid and stop by a tree. I let go of the cart and look up. Damn, this thing is massive. Chico, pay attention. Simon snaps his fingers. Sorry. I look at where he's pointing. He turns a key sitting in the ignition of some device attached to the barrel. There's a quiet electric whirring. He hands me the hose. You will pull the lever, he instructs me, and water on the base of the tree. He points at the ground. I raise a brow. Look at the hose, then at the tree, and then at him. That's it? I squeeze the lever. A bit of water spurts out. I thought we'd be dumping manure here or something. Simone snorts, which sounds like a mix of a dying engine of a semi and a large bull. He then shakes his head and pats the barrel. If I was growing oats or wheat here, then maybe. Avocados need a different fertilizer, and different methods of applying it. He nods at the tree. Now, water around the base of the tree. Don't be scared, vamos. He nods at the ground. I do as he tells me. He instructs me and guides my hand, correcting my mistakes in a calm and relaxed manner. It's not that hard. Huh. Easy. He nods. Then he looks over at the rest of the orchid. That's one. You have a lot more to do before you're done. He turns around. Come to me after you're out of water. I'll show you how to make the mix. Gracias, senor, I say with a grin. He snorts again and looks over his shoulder. Get to work, boy, he says with a frown and half smile. I'll check on you in an hour. I get to work. It's piss easy watering those trees. Sure, the barrel is heavy as shit, but with each tree watered, it gets lighter. And the ground here is pretty even, so pushing it ain't so hard. I soon fall into a rhythm. Push the barrel, stop, water the tree, move to the next one, rinse and repeat. Me and Moises cross paths a couple times. Each time he gives me a nod and a small grin. Doesn't seem to mind the ass whooping I gave him in Rock Ring, or he simply acknowledges my superiority. Hey, Moises? Eh? The dark red Ankleo looks up from the trees watering. Want to play Rock Ring after we're done for the day? I give him my best shit-eating grin. I'll go easy on you this time. He glares at me, then smirks and flips me off. I chuckle and flip him off as well.
Rock Ring sucks. Call of Duty is better.
I fake a gag. Blech. You have shit taste, bro. He flips the bird with both hands, his smirk widening. He's a good kid. I like him. We go back to work. Simple, hard work. That's what I needed. Back in the school gardens, I lamented over having to work so damn hard, but now? Hell, Reed was right. It's not as hard as I thought. Simone comes and checks in on us. I was already almost out of water, so he waited for me to water the next few trees and then took me back to the storeroom. He showed me how to measure out the fertilizer, prepared the next batch of the mix, and then I was back to watering the trees. I got so into my work that I didn't even notice when it's noon. The sun stands high in the sky, the air gets hot and humid. There's not even a hint of wind, there's not even a hint of wind for some damn reason. Goddamn fucking seaside weather, pursuing me all the way here. Not even the hills are a haven from it. Why, oh why, Raptor Jesus, have you abandoned me? I stop and wipe my forehead. My shirt is drenched in sweat and I'm hella thirsty. For how long was I doing this? 3 hours, I think. I whip out my phone. Oh, fuck, the text from Trish. I completely forgot. 3 sent in quick succession, a bit over 3 hours ago. Thought we could just chill and shit, she says first. Forget I asked tells me the second. Sorry. Apologizes the third. Fuck, now I feel like I really feel like a dick. Was she waiting for me to answer? Probably. I forgot about her. I don't like her. I don't fucking like her, and yet I feel terrible. Why? She's not my friend.
Hey, Anon.
I twitch, then look up. It's Rosa. She's taking the heat much better than me. No wonder, given that she's cold-blooded and all. Hey, what's up? I drop the phone in my pocket. She hands me a bottle of ice-cold water. Seeing the perspiration dripping down the bottle makes my throat clench in a swallowing motion. I swat the bottle from her hands so suddenly and violently that she takes a step back.
Aye, someone's thirsty.
She laughs, watching me greedily gulp down the ice-cold goodness. Oh, the heat's killing me. I wipe my forehead. I swear, Volkdare is either cold as hell or bitchin' hot. Ugh, there's no in between. I glance over at her. She's standing with her hands on her hips with a soft smile, completely unaffected by the blazing heat. She nods her head at the house.
Come on, lunch is ready.
But the work.
You'll die in this heat, Chico.
She rolls her eyes.
Papa said you can finish it later. Besides, you haven't eaten anything since morning.
She turns toward Moises, who's watering a tree at the far end of the orchard. Yeah.
We're not slave drivers.
She puts her hands on her snout and shouts to her brother.
Moises, comida está lista.
He drops the hose and almost runs out of the orchard. Or the orchard. She watches him abandon his duty with a slow shake of her head and a disapproving grimace. I follow her, remembering to turn off the thingamajig attached to the barrel, some mixer I presume, and enter the house. Just like in the morning, the whole family's gathered around the table. I go to wash my face and hands, then take a seat next to Rosa. Moises is already seated, talking to his brother. They nod at me as I sit down. I return the nod, then sniff the air. Whatever your mom's cooking, Rosa, it smells fucking amazing. I mutter.
It's just chili con carne, Anon.
She snickers. Still. I'm interrupted by Sophia shouting over the table.
Anna, para allá.
The shout is aimed at one of the younger kids, a girl around 13. She and one of her brothers were bickering when I entered. Now the conflict between siblings has gone physical. Started swatting each other's arms and shoving one another. Anna cowers, narrows her eyes at her brother, and murmurs an apology. He smirks, which earns him a strict glare from the grandma. He shrinks into his seat and sticks his eyes to the table. Huh. Now I know who Rosa got her sass from. To self, don't mess with Rosa Sophia. There's a clatter coming from the kitchen and Rosa's mom enters, carrying a large metal pot. I hop to my feet and help her carry it to the table, since she struggles with it quite a bit. The deed earns me a smile from Marisa, an approving look from her mother-in-law, and a quiet murmur from Simone. We set the pot down onto the table. I get the first serving.
Thank you for the help, Anon.
She sets the plate before me. Glad I could help. I grab a spoon. Sophia narrows her eyes, seeing me do that.
We say grace first, and then we eat.
She admonishes me. Shit. I put the spoon down. I don't know any prayers. Sorry. Me and my parents weren't exactly religious, especially my father. He's one of those warring atheists, going out of his way to be rational. In his case, it means being a dickhead to anyone who believed in any deity. Sophia grimaces, then shakes her head.
Shameful, really shameful. I'll teach you some prayers tomorrow.
Oh God, am I about to become a convert? Please, dear Raptor Jesus, Buddha, Satan, anyone, someone stop her.
Abuela.
Rosa looks over to Sophia.
If Anon doesn't want to, we won't force him to do anything.
Marisa glares at Sophia.
Verdad, Mama?
Sophia only shrugs. I think I won't avoid prayer sessions. Might as well humor her. Won't fucking kill me. Besides, I want to visit Nazar's grave. Just standing there, saying nothing won't sit well with me. Wonder if there are any prayers for those deceased. I sit with my hands together as Rosa's family says grace, in Spanish, of course. Then we eat. This is the best I check myself. The best darn chili I've ever eaten, Miss Marisa. She thanks me with a nod. It does taste great, even if the meat is actually one of those plant-based substitutes. Huh. And to think I didn't like vegan food. If it can taste this good, I could really get used to it. I look around the table. No one's silent. They're talking, all at once, being pretty damn loud. I can't hear the radio over the voices, but honestly, I don't mind as much as I thought I would. Sure, my ears and head start hurting from all the chatter, and I can barely hear my own thoughts, but it's good. Feels right somehow. I don't know, it makes me feel warm inside. But that may just be the chili. Yep, it's the chili. Definitely. I exchange a word or two with Rosa, but other than that, I don't participate in the conversation. Not because I don't want to, or because I'm afraid or some shit, no. The reason is that I'm simply too damn hungry to focus on anything but shoveling more of that spicy goodness into my mouth. After the meal, I help Marisa collect the plates and carry the pot to the sink. You're an amazing cook, Miss Marisa, I say, setting the kettle down.
Thank you, Anon.
She smiles and pats my cheek.
Get back to work now. You have a lot to do.
Out here in the field, I fought for my meal. I watered the trees until the evening. The evening's warm. I spend it on the porch, strumming my guitar while Rosa's younger siblings sit around me and watch me play. I try to improv some shit for them, but I always fall back onto a familiar melody. I stop myself each time. The song is special. I don't want to play it over and over, or it'll wear itself out like a vinyl record. I still hadn't come up with the title. Monochromatic Brilliance is good, but not quite there yet. Need to mull it over some more. As the night falls, the family disperses into their bedrooms. Rosa comes over to my room. She gives me the envelope. It's untouched. I have to force myself not to swipe it out of her hand. The want, the need, the desire to lay my hand upon its back, and its back with a vengeance. I have to clench my whole body to stop my brain from making a clown out of myself. My hand is trembling slightly as I open the envelope and shake the necklace out onto my hand. Here it is, the guitar pick on a cheap string. At first glance, it's an ugly piece of shit, but to me, it's the most beautiful jewel I've ever laid my eyes upon. I wipe my eyes. Thank you, Rosa, I whisper to her, clenching my fist around the necklace. She puts her hand on my shoulder and squeezes it. She nods, smiles at me, and lets go.
Good night, Anon.
Night, Rosa. She leaves my room. I put the necklace on and undress, then hop into bed. Man, today was quite eventful, huh? Rosa's family ain't so bad. Farm work is not as hard as I thought. Close my eyes and smile. Life ain't so bad after all. No. Oh God, no! Jolts upright, clutching the blanket, breathing quickly, shallowly, drenched in cold sweat, shivering. This dream, this fucking nightmare again. Fuck. As his words linger in my head like the droplets of his blood on my cheek. Least you can do it is apologize to us at our graves. Fuck! I drop the blanket that buried my face in my hands. I'm sorry, Nasser. I'm sorry, Naomi. I'm sorry. I mumble, sobbing quietly. Steps in the corridor. Oh shit, did I wake someone up? What time is it anyway? The door creaks open. Fuck, stop crying. Calm down. Come on. The light clicks on. Someone walks up from behind and kneels by the bed.
Anon, what happened?
It's Marisa. I don't answer. Choking back sobs, shivering, nearly doubled over from fear and grief. I had a nightmare. I mumble out, my voice stifled by my hands. About the shooting. The shivering intensifies. God. She sits on the bed and puts her arms around me. I tense up. Her heart is beating so hard and fast. Wait, is she saying something? She's rocking me now as if I was a baby. Fuck, shit, fuck. Don't fall apart now, little man. Come on, man the fuck up. Pobre chico, I hear her mutter. She puts her arm under my chest, and before I know it, I'm being cradled like a baby. One second. I kind of forgot that I kind of forgot that I had streamer mode not enabled right now. I turned that off because I needed to see the fucking service log. Oh fuck, oh shit. Streamer mode on. Oopsies. Goddamn you, Discord. Okay. Where were we? She put her arm under my chest, and before I know it, I'm being cradled like a child. Shh. Everything will be fine, Anon. Everything will be okay. She mutters, rocking me back and forth. I swallow thickly and wetly. I sure fucking hope so. I shiver again, sniffling. Fuck, I'm crying all the time lately. I'm sorry. Shh. It's alright. She gently pats my back. Pobre chico. Escondiendo tanto dolor. She sighs, squeezing me a bit tighter. I calm down. We separate. She's looking at me with concern and worry. I smile through the tears and wipe my face. Anon Y. Mouse, the most wimpy kid in Volcano High. Thank God the school's closed or I'd get bullied the fuck out of there. Thank you, Marisa. I check myself. Miss Marisa, sorry. You can call me Marisa if you want. She pats my back. Are you good now? I nod. She gets up. Keep the light on, please. I ask her as she puts her hand on the switch. She nods. Sleep well, Anon. She leaves the room. I'll try. I mutter, laying down on my side. I grip the necklace hard. So hard it actually fucking hurts. I think I pierced the skin, but I don't give a shit. I need Fang's strength. I need Fang's strength right now. As much of it as possible. I'm sorry, Nasser. Close my eyes and swallow hard. I'm so fucking sorry, Naomi. I drift off into sleep. And this time, there are no nightmares. Only me and Fang. In the future, there'll never be. Baba bing, baba boom. That's chapter 12, baby. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. I don't know how much of that fucking body pop in there you just heard. I saw the chat going by there. Let me go ahead and see what see what was going on. Let's see, we were around here. I like parts of this fic, but some of the retcons / changes later down the story make it difficult to enjoy, not gonna lie. How many retcons are even in this fic? Reed's anger issues, gay Trish, and Annon's parents being hillbilly racist. I feel like these changes don't fit with the characters and are based on the surface level understanding of these characters. Also, Annon's actions feel like they lean way too heavily into his meaner side until the plot demands character growth. I understand this is E1, but his growth during the fic ends up just being parallels to E4 growth moments. Annon always had that compassion within him, but it was something that he actively hid away from others and himself. It was that compassion that led him to end up with Fang in all endings, and him wanting to be alone is the main reason why E1 and E2 end up being so horrible. I like the Rosa parts and the Stella parts, but so far it looks like Rosa gets all the character favoritism, and Stella's connection to the incident feels like it gets swept under the rug. Everything else would be nitpicks unless I remember more. These are all rumors, but I heard that the author changed the direction for Fang and Anon halfway through the story. That might be the reason why it feels off, if it's true. It's getting spoiler territory. Okay, well, I want to be careful here so that I don't accidentally hit some spoilers. Too super discussion of me forgetting all that. Supposed to be in the military. Such. Also, it was interested at stage to be in jail during the I don't even know about this. Been 2 years since I played SG. True Fang Tree, it's Rise Up. Anniversary's coming out on the 5th. Thought it was the 4th. Need to replay SG then. I think the racist parents is just an easy way to demonize his parents and blame his problems on him. Move some level of personal responsibility and choices away from him. His lingo was from 4chan, not his parents. That's why Anon is an outcast and why he feels out of place in public. One could argue he was an outcast first, and so he went to 4chan. Having parents that care little about Anon would be better retcon than racist. I justify his parents more, specifically his dad's actions to them trying to push him to be his own. Yeah, that would make sense. His mom is stated to be a stereotypical caring mom, but his dad is harsher and stricter on him. If he's the patriarch of the house, then having him be basically a boomer makes sense. Out of college or service, I don't care which. Nothing really gave me the idea he'll be a racist, just a military boomer. Mr. Pulled up by the bootstraps. Could be argued that there's parallels between Fang and Anon's parents. Strict dad, carefree mom. That's what I saw too, the way that they could connect. Hell, they both had the double denim disaster. Despite the differences, they had a lot in common that they could bond over. We get basically nothing on them, so a lot up for debate, but certain things need to be logistically consistent. Apologize for not appearing on stream in a long time and starting reaching catastrophic levels of yapping. Don't worry about that. I mean, the stream's here for you to chat in. Like, it's fine. It's no big deal. Like you said, Dino racist and the kid to Dino school doesn't add up unless they really didn't care, in which case why show up? Well, I mean, like, I guess the whole reason for them showing up was kind of like Anon pointed out, where he's like, oh yeah, he's trying to make me like a fucking martyr for their cause. I think having them be racist doesn't make sense in universe exactly. They don't show up because, one, they're probably low middle class, poor, boomer dad again. Sending out to Volcadera Heights is like the KH Grand Wizard sending his son to Cleveland, Ohio, which is a majority non-white population. Yeah, but if they didn't care where they sent him, they just got rid of him. It would make sense, even if they were racist. But why show up to get him later is what follows part. Yeah, that's part of Anon's stay at the ward and why he suggested Wendy and Judy might be in a relationship, made upset after all the fan service in the chapter. Again, surface level understanding the characters. Wait, they were just ribbing, or did the author forget that Anon was kind of like part of 4chan? Guys will beat the Reddit and Closet Duty Jurassic Warfare. Was there crossing the apartment then? His 4chan stuff doesn't get mentioned here a lot for some reason. Don't know, it feels like once you spot a hole, more become apparent. It's part of his character. I don't know what it gets forgotten about. He's literally named after Anon admitted, which is 4chan forward. If it's not brought up that much, it's definitely not a choice. Too many things going on to shitpost. I know it's happened to me, and I haven't visited the basket weaving forum since. Surface level understanding the character in many such cases. It's not even that he doesn't shitpost, it's that he rarely mentions 4-sided channel or 4chan side of him. Fair, but Anon brings up the scenario in Snoot game. I'd argue that his slurs have come from 4chan, not to mention the first trip to the hospital at the start. Looking at the image board pissed him off. He likes rage baiting 100% where it came from. It's all stuff about the shooting, or at least the utilization of it. It's not about it was in 4chan, it's about how 4chan affected him every day. Again, fair, but if Requiem is telling the truth, then it really comes up at all. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously I'm at this point, we're not even halfway through what's currently here, and it's still being continued. So I can't really say too much. There might be some inconsistencies with the characters, but even with that said, I do feel like the characters at the very least make sense to their counterparts to some extent. One thing to consider, I suppose, to play the advocate of the fanfiction, is that an event like a school shooting is something that was going to rock your world. It's something that's going to change your perception of a lot of things. So some inconsistencies can be tied or can be chalked up to that, perhaps, with maybe the characters, like for example, with Anon not being as like leaning much on his 4chan side. Like the whole thing could be a catalyst for him realizing that he needs to change certain things. Though I can't like speak too much to that. I will say that the parents being like a giga racist, or his dad being giga racist, that one does feel a little more inconsistent with what's portrayed in the game. In that the parents in the game just seem like they don't really care as much, and they're just kind of like, whatever, man, it's not a big deal, you do your own thing, we're just gonna do our own thing, you know. It never really came across as like, oh, my dad's like the fucking Grand Wizard. So I can understand that criticism. Just got here how much of I missed. Basically the whole stream, unfortunately. Don't worry though. We had like a long yap session and then we read one chapter. We're probably only doing one tonight because I am feeling I do want to just like kind of kick back and chill. 2 hours late. Yeah, unfortunately, Gray. Don't worry about it though. You can always take a look at the VOD later. And we'll be streaming more than likely tomorrow. And I'll just go through a shooting or snooting. That could be why he's a piece of shit. And what's that? It's wizard time, motherfuckers! But he's not the cool wizard. He can't cast spells. He only casts fucking slurs. Thought that was mine. Pretty much done, to be honest. He's only reading one chapter 9. He's almost finished it. Yep. Yeah, the only part I remember is just visiting 4chan after the incident. Other than that, nothing. If I'm wrong, correct me. Kind of like I mentioned with that, I can see that being still believable. There's a lot going on with Anon. It's just he's been going through a whole hell of a lot. 4chan probably isn't something that's really jumping out to his mind right now. He casts Burning Tea, AoE dot effect. Definitely weird if it doesn't come up again. It was a scoping method. Guess I'll replay the VOD again. Well, that's the best part about YouTube, isn't it? The VODs stick around and are easy. Embrace Latino Dino Mommy. In 2 months, this fig gets a supercut. Yay, no gringo mommy. Yay! We're never getting the micro stream, at least an hour of yapping always. Do you guys want a micro stream? Is that something you want? Do you want the little baby idiot stream, the less than an hour stream? How you feeling, Mr. Streamer? I'm feeling all right. I do think we're going to go ahead and not read a second chapter, though. I think we're going to like leave that as is for tonight and just have 2 chapters tomorrow. But we can chill around for just a little bit and chat. You know, we don't have to end off just yet. Is that a spoiler? Can't tell or not. If true. But on the trial day. Oh. Is that a spoiler? Hold on. The trial day. Truth. Basically, 4chan ate him alive. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Might be. I think you need to come to terms with the fact that the yap is the stream and everything else is the filler. Actually true to some extent. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so here's something funny. Here's something funny that you guys might find enjoyable. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me cut my screen cap real quick. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I remember there was like a streamer that was talking about it too, like like a VTuber, I believe. And they were talking about how it's funny enough. The stream, like there's a reason that people do like longer intros and like for their streams, and that's because people watch the intros a lot. Like they like when their streamer is just shooting the shit. Like I can pull up a couple of examples for real quick that kind of like reflect that, at least from my own statistics. Let's see. Let's get like 3 recent streams. I'll just choose them at random here. And then let's do this one. Yeah, this ought to be good, right? Okay. Yeah, I got a little spread here that we can take a quick peek at. Now, I mean, obviously, you know, not all of them are going to be the exact same. Some there are variances in it. But if I pop it up here real quick. So this one was, I think this is the Juice Galaxy stream. This one is, fuck, what is this one? Oh, this is the TF2 community night. Okay, so TF2 community night, Juice Galaxy with like a lot of fucking around. And then this was the one where we had Marble in it. So fucking the TF2 one, you can see that there's a clear higher peak over here and it drops down. Now that you can chalk that one up to people playing on the community night to some extent, right? That makes sense. Then you've got the Juice Galaxy stream where at a certain point, I think we start playing Juice Galaxy like right around here, and you could see that people start dropping off. And it's fine. That's fine. I know people don't want to watch games all the time. The Yap is a very easy one to do. But like statistic wise, usually you're not picking up after you start playing something unless people just took some time to trickle in. This is one of those ones that's a little bit of a difference, right? It took a while for people to get in. Maybe this was the night where I started a little later or something. But this one's pretty consistent. Though, to be fair, this was like a guerrilla stream, right? So we were kind of fucking yapping the whole goddamn stream, if I'm remembering correctly. So it's kind of funny to think about. The Yap does good. The Yap people like the Yap. Maybe some chapters of living, but nothing else. Yap is the most important part. Only real yappers know. Half-half. Not complaining. I love the yapping. Really enjoying the stream, man. Thank you. Thank you. Give me the word and I'll send some wholesome fanfics. Depression will go bye-bye. If you got some like one-offs, I mean, you could throw those in. We'll get to those later. We now need to read Weekend at Olivia's. What is Weekend at Olivia's? I've seen you mention that one before. Yeah, when he rope fix E1 or worse. E1 Fang steps into Volcadera High, gets met with a skulldozer. Can you imagine if Fang had actually went to E1 with the killdozer? It would have been way worse, wouldn't it? 4chan may make Anon remember his old life. Friendly reminder that Ultraman is a Protestant. Less than an hour for April Fools. Guys, the April Fools, like next year, I have to like one-up myself on the April Fools stream. I don't think doing less than an hour would work. Look up Ultraman Crossing. You should find it. Oh boy, what the fuck am I about to see here? Ultraman Cross Scene. I've got Ultraman Rising official trailer. Ultraman Ace Goriest Kills. Ultraman Ace versus Alien Metron. Yeah, I don't think it's coming up. At least not on YouTube. Fang with the power of the killdozer. Hell yeah, I got the power of God! I love that video. The video makes me happy. Arabu yapping. Some medic dozer would be nice. I despise it when they team up with the minigun dozers. Bro. Are we fucking Payday posting now? I still have like a handful, like less than 10, I think. Heist I Needed Death Sentence 1 down still in Payday 2. That shit is rough. It's all the fucking hard ass heists now, I think. Well, there's a couple that were DLC, but like most of the ones that I have left are fucking hard as hell. And then like that's pretty much a huge wake up call. Isn't it a chapter about his parents showing up getting rewritten? That was the rewrite, apparently. The whole poster child thing feels like a last minute justification for it. I mean, I'll take some kind of justification over no justification. Could be fine, but Anon brings it up. That he didn't partake in shit posting for 3 days during Snoot. He used rage baiting to bring his anxiety down. Weird to drop its mention altogether. It is what it is, I guess. It doesn't strike me as something that's super critical. Minigun dozers are just walking turrets. Hitting Arden with the no. Hell yeah. There's so much filler in this fic. One Piece is getting its lawyers ready to sue. I'm trying to think. How much of it would I consider filler? I mean, like, a lot of it's building off of previous stuff, right? But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, filler isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? It helps to fill the world, I suppose, right? You can't have everything be high octane, all cylinders. Have not touching how it worked, that part. Okay. Yapping adds character. It adds character for you and for me. You must read Weekend at Olivia's. It's short. Okay, well, we got it on the list. I'm sure I'm about to show the power of chat engagement. You might be able to find your first hour stream metric somewhere. Probably. Inconode is a better E1 fic, it's true. Oh, some people would fight you on that. Personally, I think Inconode is great. I'm looking forward to looking into Love is Colorblind. But before I give like any kind of like comparison between the two, I would need to finish this so that way I've got the full picture. Good to hear. It was nice. It was nice. Can't wait for tomorrow. Makes my drive home nicer. Plus, I have to start on my Samurai Edge parts. Ooh, yeah, that's some good shit. I'm bleeding. I'll be right back. Uh-oh. So unstable, even your flesh is falling apart. Like getting the snoot and shit, and sometimes it's nice just listening. Apparently so. It came from the nose, so it'll probably be fine. Yo, I'm glad that I don't have, like, nosebleeds. That shit's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes my brother will, like, come into my room and be like, hey, dude. And he'll be like, he'll have, like, a fucking tissue up his nose, and I'm like, oh, you good? He's like, yeah, my nose is bleeding. I'm like, is that something I need to be concerned? Think we'll get a just yapping stream? We do that from time to time. Gorilla streams tend to be, like, more of just, like, pure yapping. Usually there's, like, something, like, sprinkled in there, but overall, like, it's mostly yap. How much blood? Cum is red. That makes sense. What the fuck did that mean? Considering my entire hand is soaked, I'm assuming not a good amount. Ooh. Well, hopefully it's not a big hopefully it's not, like, critical. Hopefully it, like, stops bleeding at some point. Yapping stream where Humo curates a handful of yappers from the Discord and we just yap. Yeah, like a fucking podcast. Yeah, podcast stream. I mean, I could fucking do that. That's easy enough. Community night where we all just fucking talk. In batches. My guy, I'm knee deep in red stuff. Consulted doctor about it. Good news, it stopped. Bad news, I'm starting to get a headache. You should probably lie down then. Get like some, get some water, get something to eat maybe. Just take it easy. Or maybe you don't lie down. I don't know what the fucking protocol is. That just, generally though, take it easy. Might be the gorilla stream. Makes sense. It's not yellow. I think I just scratched myself too hard. That's a lot of blood for just scratching yourself though. If it covered your entire hand. You mean it's not supposed to be red? Your blood isn't green. You guys bleed? What the boing? Oh Jesus Christ! We're just fucking throwing words out now. Like how now that you're done reading, there are the most people watching than there were before. The Yap Orbit. It has a draw to it. That much is certain. Wholesome filler and some tense filler before they hit you with the pipe wrench of sadness. A distraction. They start jingling some keys in their right hand while they're pulling the gun out with their left. Here it is. Ultraman on crack sometimes. Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. What the? Ultraman Ace Crucifixion. Buh. While this plays, I'll keep reading. Cum is red. No, it starts white, but it reacts with the oxygen in the air and turns red. Science says so. You know, Artiv, You're right, bud. Shoot, you're right. When you're right, you're right. If you get a bloody nose, just pinch the very top of your nose where the cartilage and bone meet very hard for like a minute and it'll stop like 99% of the time. Well, there you go. Pro tip. At this rate, you could probably just do a podcast stream while doing Minecraft mod packs. What the fuck is going on? They done crucified my boy. My boys, actually. What is... I don't know how to feel about this. Gonna go get some vitamins so I can be back in like 20. We mobile now. I'm in my kitchen cooking. What are you cooking, boy? It's been a rabbit on down. Makes sense. Look, all I'm saying is that the fic is
a 0 out of 10, and that Fortnite will be releasing Snoot Game skins and having Fortnite Festival Pass with Fang and the skin.
Guys, would you call None in the Chamber a 0 out of 10 fic if it meant Fortnite gets Snoot Game? Get some Snoot Game fucking skins. We'd have to do a fucking Fortnite community night at that point if they put fucking Fang in it, right? Brother, what am I listening to? Ultra Jesus Christ, man. Not back in that time. I'm probably dead considering I can't type right now. I'm probably like that anyways. Jesus. I better not have seen a man die alive. That'll fuck up my whole night. This dude is just yapping harder than I do. Okay, I think they just killed him. What is this, like, fucking, like, old fighting game, like, default animation? Holy shit, he blew him up! What the fuck? Okay, now they're gonna fight. Okay. Beams. He's gonna stab him in the neck. Wait. Wait, does he actually get the fucking stab off? No, he gives him the kick. Okay, no, they're gay beaming him. It's June. That boy is gone. Holy shit. Wait, did they just blow up a fucking planet? What? We're just gonna, all right. Hey, back to everything as usual. What the fuck? Aaron, what the Sigma? Is this the final form of the Gundam City chat member? None of the chamber is 0 bullets out of 6. No, I don't care about fork knife. Yeah, but what about Fang knife? Ultraman fans when I tell them macro fetish isn't an anime genre. No fart shite. At this point, I don't know what I'm doing in here, but I just see a bad guy blow out. That dude went after he made somebody else go. That's why I love Ultraman. Pure crystal meth writing. I just don't know what the fuck I was looking at there, man. I was skipping around, and I still, even if I had watched that whole thing in its entirety, I still think I would have been sitting there question marking. I don't think actual context would have helped. This is some shit Olivia would show Inko. Fucking true, man. You know, like, I fucking, if I needed to, I would, if Olivia tried to show me something like that, I would begrudgingly be like, okay, fine. Put it on, and then lay on top of me and do the fucking bellow thing. 4 crucifixions and someone on the chat is bleeding out. Not the chunky I was talking about. Reminds me of Panty and Stocking whenever the demons show up. I haven't watched that shit. Is that shit good? Look at the character death montages, man. Some of that shit gets wild. We should save that for a fucking gorilla night, because that sounds like something that I can just fucking point at and be like, did you fucking see that, dude? What the fuck? You know damn well I don't give a diggity damn about Fang. You know my allegiances. Okay, fair. Alright. Consider though, Jake. Olivia skin. Hope the last one lives, because we need a full reading of 500's 500. You poor fucking child. He doesn't know. None of the chamber fans when I asked them about Fang. Who's Fang? Is he like Rosa? Dude, if you said that to Lassiter, he would choke you out. That's me to Sage. Just detonated like an egg in a microwave. Damn. Damn. You know what's the funniest part about Sage? I don't even hate Sage, really. I just think it's funny to hate Sage and Sage posters. It's like it's everybody collectively deciding that we're gonna beat the shit out of somebody for the funny. I gotta play into it. Degrading to a reaction. Streamers shake my head, my head. Sage is a nice punching bag. Exactly. Also, what do you mean? I'm a reaction. I'm always been a reaction streamer. I'm reacting to chat. That's my fucking streams. Test out your air combos on them. Sage, you're trans. You know how to play Guilty Gear. Come on. Companion stalking would be a fucking wild and would be fucking wild in a watch party. You know, maybe I should set up like impromptu watch nights in the fucking Discord when I'm not streaming. That could be fun. Reminder to Sage fans and 500 fans, your days are numbered. Fire awaits. Yeah, you guys are going to hell, unfortunately. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Write it down. We won't remember it on Gorilla Night. If Baroth's there, they'll remind me. And if they're not there, then oopsies. Oopsies. By fire, I mean nuclear fire. Oh, I thought we just meant the fires of hell. Okay, well, if we're nuking them, that's fine too. I'll consider it. It's that easy. You just got to give them a little bit of a taste of something that he wants. Okay, hold up a sec, Jake. What if they... If fucking Fortnite walked up to you and they're like, hey, we're doing a Wani collab, and we've seen Punch Drunk Gator. Can we put Dorian in? Would you tell him to fuck off, or would you be like, free marketing? Pain and Stalking is one of the few enemies that would 100% watch dubbed. Okay. Duly noted. So it'd be like a Mars bar in a microwave type of thing. Ultraman out of context vids are peak too. Tell him to fuck off. What the fuck you mean? I mean, I was just watching Ultraman out of context. Was it out of context? I don't know if it was truly out of context. Look, I could tell that it would go fucking nutty. All right, I'll say that. Sage being hated on could be Sage's king. Who knows? True. We don't know. Fartnut can go eat my shorts. I just don't like what Sage looks like. I've already said that my fucking problem with Sage's design is that it looks like they dipped their fucking snout in some paint. It looks goofy as hell. Those shorts. Sage hatred comes from the instinctual desire to eliminate the weakest link. Sorry, your cooking skills mean nothing after the meteor cooks you. Yeah, maybe if you were better at something, you wouldn't have gotten fucking destroyed. Give me 500 grand and you're in. Okay, so that's how you get the rights to Dorian. 500 grand, guys. Also by fire, I mean hellfire too, by the way. Okay, so we hit them with the nuclear fire first, and then the hellfire gets them afterwards. So they're constantly burning. Good, good, good. $1 bazillion from Epic Games, but your character becomes Dorian from Fortnite. Oh, that hurts. That's some huge psychic damage. Could you handle that? I think you need resistance to that in order to survive. I don't like Sage because they look too much like the design belongs to a TV show for fucking 0 to 5-year-olds. I could see that. But still, just for the joke, 500 is 500. Mr. Streamer judging. Hold up a sec. I just blanked out. Judging you have played TF2 once. Will you be doing any save TF2 things? Probably not. Simply because I'm not the guy to do it. Unfortunately. I'm not exactly a TF2 streamer. I did it for a community tonight. The game's cool, but it's not really my mantle to take up to try and like lobby for TF2 to become better. There's way better people for that. Devs Wani did a Wani mod for World of Horror. If I ever play that game, I would probably only play using that mod. Same with Pizza Tower, Olivia mod. Yeah, I mean, like the Wani mods are really cool. At some point, I'll probably be taking a look at them, but you know, I have to get to the games. I played World of Horror. I'd be willing to take a look at it again. Well, I say I'd be willing to take a look at it again. I don't know how it would go, like translate over on the stream. Obviously if I were to do it again, it would be with the Wani mod, but Pizza Tower, definitely on the fucking list. I think the Beat Star mod is still being worked on, by the way, just a side project for Blogger. Yeah. Don't look them up live for the love of fuck. Oh, don't worry. I'm familiar with Plaga and their work. Don't worry. I know. Sage is like a base model femboy. Holy shit, what the fuck? Shit, fuck, he's right. I'm assuming that's referring to the Dorian from Fortnite. But it could easily be referring to the fucking base model femboy. And on skin in Fortnite would be the easiest $10 to model. Absolutely. And then you just charge another 10 for an alt skin for that skin, which is just Inko. My job here is done. I leave. Goodbye, Zgok. What's better, Dorian from Fortnite or Dorian from Friday Night Funkin'? Better as in it hurts more? I still think that Dorian from Fortnite hurts more. Dorian from Friday Night Funkin', though, also leaves a sting. That one kind of hurts. Ass. Plaga has the sickness for the thickness. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely they do. Oh god. They should mod JoJo All-Stars Battle R so that you can play as Olivia instead of Johnny. And so that Josuke can heal her so she can walk. And then Josuke beats her so bad she's paraplegic. What is this fucking mental gymnastics we're doing here? What the fuck? You want to fix her to break her again? What is your problem? Mods, kill that guy. There's a skin in Fartnet that needs you to buy a very specific Android Galaxy phone from like 2 years ago. Oh yeah, the one that's like a fucking well, I guess a Galaxy, right? I think I know what you're talking about with that. Plaga with the plaga. Plapka. Oh yeah. Hey guys, you wanna look at Plaga's stuff live? Come on guys. Guys, it'll be fun. Guys, you wanna see my fucking channel implode? Plaga. There's Plaga Meat and then Plaga Lurks. Which one's the bad one? I think it's Plaga Lurks. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I succeeded in the crypts. I succeeded in the quick time event. I'm good, baby. We did it right. Let's go. Look, it's the gator. Stylized gator. I wouldn't care about the FNF 1, to be honest. I backed that Kickstarter. Has there been any news on that, by the way? Like, I haven't heard anything about that in a while. Like, people make the fucking mod, sure, but like the actual game, like, is that still coming out? Who becomes big enough streamer to get a Fortnite skin? The horror. What would they even put? I don't have a mascot. I need to like fucking, I don't know, make like a fucking Dino C or some shit. Or like a Humo C, fucking Snoot related. That way I've got someone that people can be like, oh, that's the streamer. I don't fucking know. Like I need to do something at some point. The closest thing I've got is the emotes that I had Jeremy draft up for me. For when I was thinking about, oh, hey, VTuber model. Well, that'd be cool. And then I never got around to it because I'm a lazy asshole. Los Plagas. Absolute filth users post Plaga now. We can look at Vaze's Mia art on stream. We already did that, and you know damn well. Look up Josuke uncripples Johnny, then re-cripples him. I'm pretty sure I know what that's going to be looking like, but yeah, we could take a look at it. Copy. Uh-oh, I freaking missed a letter. Uh-oh. Hold up a sec. There we go. Copy. And paste. And search. Okay. Video time, guys. It's gonna be really epic. I promise. Bomb. Part 4 is goated, by the way. Well, he certainly did fix him and then break him. That is very true. Giorno's Anon and missed his fang. Easter. Oh shit, my scroll isn't working anymore. Great. Hold up a sec. There we go. Week 8 dropped pretty recently. Last one they're doing until full game. Oh shit, I didn't know that. I should probably look into that then. Fuck. Can't believe Phantom Arcade just took my money, took the money and ran. Honestly, more power to them. Spent it on crack, a worthy cause. We love hitting the cracky. Still remember Plaga from the old Tumblr days. I don't think I knew about Plaga before Wani. I mean, I knew like the closest sounding one is Plague of Gripes. I remember Plague of Gripes. Y'all remember Plague? I wonder how that guy's doing now. Before the Great Migration. I think FNF recently got some new EX tracks for A and B side. Okay. No Face Easy. I forgot I'm backing Retrospector's mod. Oh, Retrospector. That's the it's the blue guy, right? The blue furry. You're in like the green hell zone or whatever. That's Retrospector's mod. That mod's hard. Organized, I haven't. They give it to a basic man with the streamer in the with the streamer in the streets and creamer in the shirt. I do need to like fucking. Is that like official lore now? Is that like the shirt I have to wear? Yeah, and the pink moth gal, demon of the 7 deadly sins. Yeah. Sakuroma or something like that. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. This sentence. Prob, but I ain't good at making models. Looks like the bleeding guy is dead. Yeah, he died unfortunately. Damn shame. He could have been a really cool chat member. Saku simps were lost. Damn, bro. Y'all were simping for the fucking moth already? Art was good though. Art was pretty good.
Mr. Stream, either having to make a persona or an anime persona.
Me without my artistic talent. And the stick figure is my representation. Keenly aware of Plague. Pretty sure he still does his usual John. You know what? Good on him. Good on him. Also, like Cars, femboys have a base module to start from. Well, yeah, you gotta kit it out, build off of it. Would you believe he released a sequel to that one Pokemon animation? I believe I've seen that. I think. Squints, maybe. I do talk to Retro for about a year. Yeah. That's relatively neat. It's weird when people are like, oh yeah, that person, I've talked to them before. I'm like, oh, shit. I forget that people exist outside of my perception. Look, all femboy lovers, I wish you a very merry male pattern baldness. You can't say that to them. It's fucking Pride Month still. Wait, what was the results of that poll, by the way? Do I have to, like, rename all the chats now? Ooh, sorry, gays. Wait, who? This wasn't for you. I'm sorry, do you lack the ability to read? This says option specifically created for Lassiter. And I'm thinking I'm seeing that it says right here that you voted for it, Father Oates. You've pissed me off. To no end. Alright, I guess I gotta rename all this fucking shit later. Great. More shit on my fucking plate. Have you seen Ultraman versus Girasse? No. Believe it or not, I have not seen much Ultraman. It's official lore, get the shirt. A bald, basic, detailed man in the shirt is your mascot. It's so fucking over for me, boys. Jokes on you, my dino BF is already bald. Not to say he should, just so he had the brand. Brother's gonna be wearing diapers at the age of 25. Send him to hell, Mr. Streamer. Ugh, not the diaper posting. Put Lanny in the crib for that unforgivable crime. I already put him in the crib all the fucking time. It's basically his second home now. Can we keep Oliver's fridge around at least until funny month is over? Something about it is funny to me. I'll rename everything except Oliver's fridge, and we'll see if anybody raises an eyebrow or if they're just like, meh, frick it. Put him in the stinky crib. Guys, I can't rename it to Lanny's stinky crib. I'll get too many fucking raised eyebrows and question marks. I can't handle that right now. No, another one. So I have to give him I have to give him his regular crib and then a fucking stinky crib? No, this one's not happening, guys. I'm not doing this one. This one is actually very sinister. I won't be doing it. We'll be outsourcing to other people. Second tier of containment. Dude, all I gotta do is like smack him on the nose and he'll stop. It's like a fucking dog. Do not capitulate. Shame I'm alive, couldn't go brofish to God. Well, I guess you kept enough blood in your body not to go, he lives. Okay, Dinos. Oh boy, sure I'm glad the meteor fires burned my nerves so my death wasn't as painful. The esoteric hellfire Bob. Hi, Dino Word. What the fuck kind of a message is that? I just name it to Lanny's new home, the basement. We all must consume Mia cum. Yeah, I'm gonna second Jake's what there? Huh? Where the fuck did that come from? You know what? I'm taking away your guys' stream. That's the one that ends it tonight. You're fucking done. Hello, chat. I'm sorry, Frosty. You came in at a terrible time. I just heard Mia. Yeah, yeah. All right. Smack his nose like a doorstop. Lanny's must keep. Okay, you guys are all fucking. I'm going on. I'm leaving. You guys can see me tomorrow. We'll be reading more fucking None in the Chamber for fucking 2 chapters. Hopefully tomorrow, same time as we usually do. Hopefully sometime between like sometime close to like 11 p.m. Coward, fuck you. You guys are freaks. I don't want to be here anymore. You're making me scared. Cut it now, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fucking do. I'll slurp that dry, Jake. Oh, you weirdo. Anybody's in chat, have fucking be lurking or otherwise. Have a good rest of your day, night, evening, except for fucking Ardiv, for fucking, who fucking brought it up again? Hilly Churl. Fuck you. You can go. Baroth, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You three can go fucking hell. I'm done with you all. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow.